already there. Oops. Okay.
Look who it is.
Oh. Avon calling.
Avon
Scooter.
calling.
Hello,
Hi, Scooter.
Scooter.
Where's the?
Scooter.
Oh, here.
I'm missing the live.
Hello.
Oh, there it is.
Is
Oh,
it
we
Hi,
got
Jojo.
right
Hi,
in. We all
Margot.
teleported.
is it
Hi,
too
Chris
late?
Reed.
Oh,
Hi, Barb.
we're not on the auction.
No, the
The
auction's
auction
open.
just ended.
I was just
Hi,
trying to see
GB.
if I could sell something real quick.
Oh,
Too
no,
late.
really? What did you want to sell?
Food?
What were you going to sell?
I think she wants us slippery.
Let me look. I'll
I think she's trying to say.
go ahead. You're spotlighted.
Okay. The very first thing I ever decoupaged.
Oh,
Did you fix that up? Did you fix that up?
puppy.
No, Carolyn.
It looks like you did. It looks like you fixed that up.
No, I promise. I swear I did not.
It doesn't look as bad
I know.
as it did.
It doesn't look as bad.
No, because it was really, really bad. We'll have to go back to that video and see.
You know what? I just had Lexi crawl, well, not crawl, but stand on the fireplace to get this out of the shelf in the back.
Yeah.
And I was thinking it's not that bad,
Right.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
How much did you want to start that off at, Scooter?
Well, are there any, it would be their choice, whatever, because it is the very first thing.
Okay, guys, this is the very first
Like
thing
before you were famous.
before she was famous, that she created, and she'd like to get an offer on this piece.
It
This
doesn't
is a-
look that bad, I don't think, for real.
No,
No,
it's
nice.
it's beautiful. It's a W2 Scooter original, and
We thought it
everybody.
looked terrible that night.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's cute. Scooter.
Yeah.
What is it, like a cooking utensil holder?
Yeah,
Just be a-
Sure it is. It could be anything you want it to be.
a cooking utensil holder is the perfect idea for that.
I wanted to send it to Jimmy, remember that year for his birthday? I was at.
You know what it would be really great as? A snack food for pups, like bones or, just dog treats. You could put dog treats in there. That's
Or dog
perfect.
toys.
Well, you would line it
I
first. You
kept
could line it.
messaging Carolyn and saying, what is his favorite dog?
Barb
Yeah.
doesn't think you made that.
She's like,
That's my favorite dog.
She made it, Barb. There's a video of her making that. There's a video of her making it.
3
There
years.
is a video. We can go to the video sometime.
Yeah, if we knew the video, we could show you, Barb.
We should do like a throwback sometime.
So just keep in mind,
Is that glass, Scooter?
it
Yeah.
is.
That's the golden retriever. That's my favorite dog.
See, I didn't even take, I was so inexperienced, I didn't even take the sticker off. And this is dollar store napkins, for real. This is.
Right. Yeah. You got because she wasn't decoupaged. She went out and got a dollar store napkin, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're putting the emojis with that." It was like,
Took me all this time to figure out a
Deborah Vancouverton says, okay, then give it to Jimmy.
yeah.
But I was surprised. It doesn't look that bad, does it?
No, it's a two-scooter.
No.
Will you sign it? Will you
It's
think
cute,
about
Scooter.
signing it?
I'll sign it. Did you
Okay.
want it, Al?
Me? Me?
Yeah, that's your name, right, Al?
Yeah. How much?
Are you getting any interest, Carolyn, in the chat?
How much do you want? You got to give us a
Not
price.
yet.
Starting at $200.
Whatever you guys think. You guys are the.
Well, I just came into some money, Scooter.
Oh, well, okay.
My bulldog of a lawyer, just because of you guys, all the support you've given me and the strength you've given me and the
Wow, okay.
the
Well,
will to fight and get a lawyer and go and get my money from John, the ex.
Oh, really?
I got it, yeah.
She bought a piece of Pueblo pottery from Linda, and she has the paperwork and everything on it. And she just paid $800 for it.
What?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Watch the auction.
Yes, she
Linda's
did.
knees are shaking so bad she couldn't sell anymore.
I can't do anything. I'm just in awe.
For real, Al?
For real.
Yeah, for real. For real.
She'll give you $2 for that.
How about 100? How about 100?
She was thinking $2.
Let's see how much I can afford. Let's see here.
You got $2 and send it to Jimmy.
You know, you don't get the money just yet, Elle, so don't.
Keep in
don't-
mind, Kevin Leonard says no emoji was hurt or killed in the making of this joke.
Bring it to Foley in June or whenever. You know, when you're going on the trip with us, right, in June?
Yes, I am. You betcha.
I could bring it then.
Okay, let's talk about it in private.
A price.
A price.
Yeah.
Because I don't want Kevin to hear and get mad at me.
Mhm. Kevin's very frugal. He's very frugal. He watches over us, make sure we're good.
It sounds like it's gonna be yours then, Al.
Okay.
Congratulations, Elle.
Thank you.
Hi, Kate. Oh, how are you? Do you have anything else, Scooter, that you'd like to show?
No, that was it. That was the only thing.
Well, stick around. Stay on for a little while.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Did you see this that I picked up?
Yes, Carolyn, I was just looking at that.
That has my
that
name, my
crazy?
middle name, and my confirmation name and my birthday.
That's amazing. And you really didn't see that?
And no, I grabbed it. I was running out of the store. They were closing, and I grabbed it. And then I remember I showed it to somebody, asked me about it. They thought I was selling it at one auction. And I said, no, I'm not selling it now. I really don't know much about this piece. And then, look, it says something on the back, too. What does that say?
Oh, boy.
I don't know what that says on the back. It's somebody's name. I can't read.
Oh, my gosh. It does say something. It's
Oh,
signed.
fine.
The artist is signed.
Carolyn, that's probably worth a fortune. That
Wait,
could be
hold
something.
it right there. Hold
Oh,
it.
look at, I can read it. Just a
Isn't
minute.
it?
I can almost read it. Does it say
Hold it up a
Fenton? F?
little bit. Like
Wait
right
a
there. No,
I saw it for a second.
yeah, I know.
It looks like Fenton. F-E-N. Look at the name.
I'm waiting for it to focus again.
I know,
Focus
it's-
again like it did.
Oh, there it
There.
is. There it is. There it is. Leave it right there.
Simon is the last, maybe? Bill,
Todd Simon?
something Simon.
Something Simon.
Todd, Bill.
Bill, maybe, yeah.
If anybody in the chat could see that a little better than us, maybe if you, because, well, it wasn't big on the
No, I don't
screen.
think it
About
says
seven.
Simon. I think it.
What's it say? Can you make it out?
Isn't that something?
You got to get a magnifying glass. I think that's wild.
That is very wild.
Crazy.
Guys, please hit the like. We appreciate it.
Sharon.
The first guy she ever dated, his last name was Simon.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, honey.
Hi, whoever else is on here that I didn't say hi to.
Hi, Scoot.
Hi, Nicole.
Todd, go there.
Lucky Deb's here. Linda, Carolyn L, Margot, and Sharon today.
Yep.
Okay.
Hi, Kate.
Hi. Hi.
Kevin. Hi, Deborah. Christy, hello.
I'm just trying to, okay, now I have the YouTube up here too.
I have to keep running back and
Let
forth
me
to see
spotlight and see
who's
if I
on
can
the
get it in
chat.
focus again here.
I'm looking for the book, Bucky, and I didn't forget.
Oh, look what Rich said.
What did he say?
Said you ladies be good because I'm watching you as well. Happy International Women's Day. Strong but sweet. That's very kind.
Oh, that's today?
Yeah, I think it is. And yes, if you want to join, we'd love to have you.
Oh, that does say Todd.
Oh, it says Todd Prince.
Hyman, I think.
Todd
No,
Prince.
it's a P.
Todd
Oh, it's a
Prince.
P?
Price. Todd Price. P-R-I. It looks like Todd Price.
Or Harold.
I need to look this up. That's wild. I wonder if there's any information on it.
Let me see.
Pottery.
You think that's Todd?
Is that Todd?
I think it is
I think so.
Todd Price, artist. He's an
Yeah, it's Todd, all
artist.
right.
Yeah, it's Todd.
He's oh my gosh, pottery. What is there's a date on it, you said?
Yeah,
What's the date on it?
2016.
Prince.
And it says
P-R-I-C-T.
It's Todd Price.
T-O-D-D.
I think it is.
Or Tess.
I don't think it's Price.
Maybe it's not. 'Cause
Tess, maybe? Prince?
maybe Prince. Todd Prince. There's a Todd Prince pottery.
Or does it end with an E?
It looks like it ends with an E.
So it
Why
might
did
be.
they make it so sloppy?
I know. Well, it's old. It's really old.
Yeah, but the artist signature is however they write, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
you have to see a doctor's signature, they're not gonna.
yeah, really, you
Oh,
wouldn't be
right,
able to understand anything.
See it. They just-
P-I-N-O-E.
I don't know what it is.
You know,
I think it's PH.
Maybe P-H or P-N.
P-H-O something. It's hard to
E.
see. It's
very
Todd
difficult.
though, isn't it?
P-H-O-E, Faux? Todd Faux?
Todd Phone.
Really hard to tell.
Todd Pottery Selection.
So weird. And who is
It's
the
not
C?
Todd Starr,
Who is the
right?
C and the J-E? I mean,
don't
I know
know.
it's me, but
And that's
What's-
so cool.
What's that a picture of on it? An
it's
angel?
not a. I don't think.
An angel.
An angel?
I don't know what it is. I think it's just a design.
So nice.
Hi, hon. You give me a hug. I love you, honey. Yeah.
The letter C.
Couldn't let-
Kevin just looked it up. Did you read that?
No.
Pottery that was sold goes for 2,300. Oh, pottery that was sold. Do you mean the one Linda sold?
Yeah, it might.
Goes for 2,300 to 11,000.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
Oh,
You got a good deal.
Kevin.
You got a good deal.
you got a good
Al.
deal, Al.
Holy
Deborah
God.
asks if it says Todd Burns on it.
Let me take a look.
No, I don't think it turns.
I should have taken a screenshot.
The
without-
piece is old, and it's been around in my home for 60, 70 years.
Yeah, you could put the fire up.
Wow.
well, Linda, I got a deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. That's
Do you
crazy.
want
And,
do you want to not sell it?
You may need to discuss it.
Because we could sell
Yeah,
it.
why
For,
don't-
You can discuss it in private.
Yeah.
No, hold it still if you can.
Linda Uribe says, our mountains have the National Guard up here in the mountains digging us out of 3 blizzards and so much snow. Some could not get out of their homes and no food.
Maybe
In
it's,
California?
Wow.
maybe it's Todd P.I.
L, what are you going to do with
Oh,
that?
P-R-E-S-E.
L?
I'm not going to make Linda sell it if it's worth that much, because that's not fair.
No. Well, you guys talk in private.
Yeah.
Figure something out. Yeah, that piece of pottery is worth almost 11,000, up to 11,000 or that she sold.
I'm
She
looking
had
at
a very rare piece.
Yeah, what they're
I took
selling
a picture of it so I can make it
It looks
really
like
big.
Seth. It looks like an S. It looks like Seth,
Seth.
maybe.
I would never make her stick to that, Jim.
It looks like, I don't know why I think it looks like Seth.
H-E-S-E.
Oh, no,
Looks
it is a
like
T. Now I
Todd.
see the T. Okay, T. But
Todd-
see that
Todd
E,
Pete.
see
Todd
that
Pete
E
something.
between the names?
Oh, well, that's what I was looking at that too.
You
Mary
gotta,
Warren says Fletcher.
Let me see.
Fletcher, Todd Fletcher.
Maybe that's
Todd.
an S. Maybe
Hold
that's
it up
an S.
one more time, please.
what about Todd Spencer?
Let's see.
Let me take a
Maybe.
look.
Todd. Is that a J? No. Is that a J?
Spencer.
Is that an L?
No,
No.
you're L.
I really want to know about that.
With a
piece
P.
because-
He's in Cali. Who's in Cali?
I was wondering if Snowstorm was in Cali.
No. Mary's saying she's talking about the signature. What's
With
the
a
last
P,
name?
he's in Cali.
Oh, maybe Mary Warren knows.
What's the
Todd
last
Pe-
name?
Could it be Piker? Piker? Beth says.
Todd. What does Mary say?
Hi, Adventures with Beth.
Mary just said, "Hey, y'all," and then she did a little butterfly, and then she said, "What you read there with a P? He's in Cali." I'm not sure.
How about Kimco?
Todd,
Timcoe. I took a picture of it, so I've made it really big on my phone.
Todd,
Maybe
what?
I
What did
should-
you see?
I don't know. It looks like it ends in COE. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Like Pico, like PINCOE, like Pinko.
Something like that.
Mary Warren says Todd Fletcher Pottery in Cali. Googled pottery with Todd and he pulled up.
Oh, PLETCHER.
Fletcher?
Fletcher.
Fletcher.
PODDPL.
Huh.
Fletcher.
Does he
ETCHER.
sign? Does
She
he
said.
sign his pottery?
Huh.
you guys, just one.
Like- Thank you, Mary. That could be it.
Could be.
Todd Fletcher Pottery. Yeah, he
But
they
he- I
has
don't
an
think-
Etsy. He's an artist.
Yeah, but I don't think that's
Where
him.
was this auction in California by chance
What auction?
that you bought that from?
I didn't buy it at an auction.
Thought you said you got it at an auction.
Nope.
No, she didn't. She got it at a store.
At a store, antique place?
Yeah.
Wow. Fletcher demonstration. So
That's
Todd Fletcher is an
interesting.
American wood fire potter, previously based in Goshen, Indiana. Todd is currently living in
Hey,
Sydney.
that's Amish country here. Goshen.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you know what?
during-
I just read about. I just said something to Goshen, Indiana. Isn't that
Did you
weird?
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Todd is currently living in
This
Sydney.
story is getting creepier all the time, Carolyn.
Todd has a
Yeah,
lovely
everyone
fluid
got-
approach.
But I don't know if it's him
Flea market.
because
They have the Christmas thing at Christmas time.
but I don't know if it's him
All
because
Amish.
Maybe
I
we
don't know
could
if it's him
contact.
because I don't see a signature on his stuff. Look, and I don't see anything with dates.
Deborah wants to see it again. She might be able to figure something out.
All right.
You
Do you
want
see those
the whole
colors,
piece again.
Carolyn? Those colors?
It's like studio art pottery, right?
Mhm.
It's not. It's worth something. Okay.
I'm gonna look at pottery makers in Goshen, Indiana. Artists, pottery, wait, no, they're not artists, are they?
Okay. So
Yes,
so
they're artists.
Todd Pletcher does a lot of drip glaze, wheel spun clay,
Right.
Yes, thrown.
and it does look like it is. Todd Pletcher has a lot of drip glaze pieces.
I know, but I don't see a signature on anything. I don't see any signature. I see something like this. I don't think it's him.
It's he does a lot of wood-fired pottery, drip glaze wood-fired pottery.
Saying the years?
No, I don't see anything like this.
Well, then there's Todd Piker, Piker, who was also a potter. Cornwall Bridge Pottery Company. Is this a similar kind to your piece?
Todd Piker?
Piker.
That's a
They
possibility.
have a Goshen Clay Artist Guild.
Todd Piker is another one. Cornwall pottery, they call it.
From about Todd Piker.
And some of his stuff is, wow, glazed studio pottery. It's always worth more if it's signed.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at his signature here.
What? Is it Todd Piker?
Look at Todd Piker's signature. Okay,
Well, then
can you
you're
see
right.
it up here? I'm
Let
going
me
to try to
take a
make it
look.
bigger.
I see.
You don't have it up on your screen?
Yeah, I see it now.
I don't.
Can you
Where
see
do you
this?
see it?
And it's got the
Oh,
little
there.
thing in the middle. Look, I think that's it. Everybody
Well, I
look
can't-
at this. Everybody take a
Oh, got
good
the
look at
thing in the
this.
middle? Okay.
That's him. It has
Take
a
a
little
good,
thing.
It
good look at
is.
this.
I can't see it.
Take a
That's
good
his
look at this.
signature.
Take a good look. Can everybody see
Yeah.
it? Is it on YouTube?
Todd
Yes.
Piker, yes, it is.
Okay,
Established
now-
1974, it says.
Not on my YouTube.
Now take a look at this.
Crap.
Hold
Let me
on.
take a look.
It'll focus in a
Don't
minute.
see it yet.
It
That's
is Todd
him.
Piker, I think.
That's him,
That's him. You found him.
definitely.
Oh, yep,
Woo!
yep.
All right,
Yep.
so let's look at Todd Piker pottery.
Who found it? I think it was Beth, right?
No, it was who said Piker?
I
Was it
think
that?
it was Beth.
I got
Somebody said
Todd.
Piker.
I got the first name.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you
I
did.
just said,
Beth
said
said
Piker
Piker.
because it came up. It came up when I put the other
It was
name.
Beth.
First name
Thank you,
Todd.
Beth.
Let's go to Beth. Beth, I think Beth did get it.
It was Beth, she just said.
Wow, Beth. Adventures, and I said it before. Todd Piker. Okay.
Oh, Deborah said
Nice.
it also.
That's awesome.
Tonight I have the same thing on YouTube that I have on Zoom.
Show any of his stuff.
Oh, yeah, you can't see it on Zoom. You can only see it on YouTube, but you have
I
to make
wonder-
sure.
I'm looking on YouTube.
I wonder. Let me see something.
Here's one similar.
So weird. So
That's
weird.
so cool.
Todd Piker. This is a coffee pot. $100 for that. $250 for a Todd Piker. Wood-fired vapor glaze.
What?
No, I'm just looking on my
Does he
phone.
have an Instagram? Oh, he has an.
Are you gonna
Instagram.
show it on YouTube?
Yeah,
Karen?
I'm gonna pull up his Instagram.
I think she's gonna. You can message him.
I can. I
Todd
can,
Picker.
I can tag an Instagram and tell
Just
him.
say your piece made it all the way to New York. It's amazing.
All right, where
And
is it from? Where's
he's-
that from?
He's a modern potter as well. He's I'm not sure exactly where, of Cornwall?
Wait,
Todd
that's
Picker of
not from
Cornwall.
England, is it?
Huh?
Is that from England?
It must be.
No, Goshen, Cornwall, Connecticut.
Oh, Cornwall, Connecticut.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God, somebody's selling a vase for 13,000. Oh my God.
one of his?
I think it is.
Caroline.
But it's huge. It's huge though. It's like this huge thing.
Mm.
Okay, this is so.
I'd put that away from the little furry creatures you have running around in a nice safe place.
I would too.
He studied under Michael Cardew in 1970, then on his own in 1972.
I just don't
been
see
around
any
a long
things
time.
with dates.
Yeah.
Where's the dates?
50 years.
His website is, I think it's
Years.
his
And then what?
website.
Well, Carolyn, if this is the same guy, that's worth something.
Oh, yeah.
It's worth something to me because it has my name, like
Right.
my birthday and my initials. It's
Yeah, that's
really crazy.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, of course it is.
Ask him who it was originally for.
Who's at my doorbell?
What?
I don't know.
Hold on
Your
a minute.
husband?
Oh, no.
Todd Lewis Piker is what Kevin says. He has some museum quality pieces.
Wow, really, Kevin? Mary Warren said he has a very nice dragonfly mug.
Oh.
It's my husband.
I
Oh.
thought.
It's scared. He came home early.
I'm wondering, that must have been made specifically for somebody.
I know.
Yeah, it was
Maybe
made for
specifically
Carolyn.
for Carolyn.
He just didn't know it.
I'm saying though, you know, it
Yeah.
would, it's not gonna just be random, you know what I mean?
Well,
Right?
he makes
True.
commemorative wedding. I wonder if it was for someone's wedding.
It could be. But why would they get rid of it?
Well, I could think of a couple of reasons.
I can think of a few reasons.
Yeah,
It's just
Could
so
it
weird.
couldn't be for a baby, right? A baby being born?
I don't know.
No, it's probably for a wedding.
But then it would have a man's name on it too.
well, you don't know. It could have been her initial, his initial, and their last
And that
name.
C could have been the last name.
Oh, and that would be their wedding date.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to figure
I
it
bet
out.
Oh,
he could.
Kevin says he has a Facebook too.
Oh, wow.
Sure says which makes it one of a kind.
Fair enough.
It is a one of a kind.
No matter what, it is cool that you found that.
Yeah,
It is.
very.
It was just waiting on you.
Do you think those people
get
got,
on.
if that is somebody's wedding, do you think they got married just like their destiny was to get married just so that I would find that with my initials and stuff?
Yeah,
Well,
it's-
every-
Two
everything-
people that had the initials of my middle name and the last name of my first name got married on my birthday just so I could find that, and maybe
Yeah,
got
but you didn't
divorced so
even
that it
know
would
it.
end up in some antique store somewhere.
And you didn't even know it. You didn't even know it when you got it that was
But
there.
do you think that was their whole destiny so that I would find this?
But they
I
didn't
think,
know it.
I think destiny plays out in a way that, things happen for a reason. And I do believe that pieces of art come to you for a reason.
Excuse me.
I do believe that.
Yeah,
That,
because what would
we're
the
all meant-
chances be of you finding that?
What's the chances
amazing.
mathematically? Ask Jimmy, he's a mathematician.
Cool.
What's the chances? The randomness in that.
Finding that, yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Maybe they're still
They're good.
together and somebody stole it from their house.
It could be.
oh,
No.
maybe.
I don't know.
But now what matters is you can create your own story. with
Then
that.
would that robbery have been written into that so that I could get to that store
It-
and I
would
could
think-
find it?
Who would think that that was worth resale with that date on it? Who would think anyone would buy that with that date on it?
maybe they passed away.
But why
And it
would
was-
someone buy it with that date on it?
No, Mary Warren says June is the wedding month, and that day was a Saturday in that year.
Thank you, Mary. So it was likely a wedding gift, and the artist created it for a couple that could have possibly ended badly. It could have ended in the big D, or someone passing away, or divorce, or there's a reason
Adventures
why
with
things.
Beth said I would message him with the pic and ask if he remembers making it.
I bet he does.
Oh, Barb, that's pretty bad. Barb
I mean,
Olson says, or maybe they were both murdered and someone was cleaning out the house.
Well, the world we live in today. I mean, but I think so. I think it's something different. It was meant for Carolyn. It was.
Carolyn, do you remember what year you bought it?
I
No,
bought it
she
this
didn't.
year.
She found it, but she didn't see any of the
And
writing on
somebody
it.
asked me about it. I've got to find that auction. They said, "What is that one?" It was either LMNW
LMN.
or somebody asked me, and I said, "Well," and they said, "Are you selling that?" And I said, "I don't know. I don't know very much about this. I don't even know what it is, and I don't even think that I looked to see what that was."
Keep it with you. Keep it in your sight. There's a
Very
reason.
pretty, very pretty.
And tonight I just picked it up and I go like this, well, maybe I should find out what that is. And
That's what I do in between too. I pick stuff up and maybe, I mean, you get a real good opportunity to look at it when you're researching it. But you're the kind of person, when you get something, you research, you look at it.
no,
Right?
it's not Haunted Adventures with Beth.
Kevin said he has potters that studied under him as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah. He's a mentor, he helps people. He has a whole studio. I was reading all about him.
That's so cool.
And he looks like a cool guy. I bet he remembers making the piece. Well, it's yours now.
Yeah. That it is. Duck Hunter's disappearance. Who's that?
Duck hunters disappearing?
No, it says South Carolina officials have released several 911 calls that were placed after a man vanished in the Atlantic Ocean in January. Oh, that duck hunter guy.
Oh, yeah.
At least 5 emergency calls were placed as Tyler Doyle's 16-foot boat sank in Little River Inlet in Horry County. Gosh, didn't we just talk about Little River Inlet? And we talked about something in Horry County.
Yeah, we just talked. I thought we just
That was
talked
where
about that.
Seaside Beach was.
Oh my God.
A friend was on the boat with him before it experienced mechanical issues and sank.
Wow.
But Doyle had dropped him off on the Little River jetties while he took the boat to scout. The friend was rescued from the jetties and made the first of the 911 calls. Minutes after the first call, crews discovered Doyle's boat almost completely submerged with the bow up and the motor down. No sign of Doyle. In one of the 911 calls, Doyle's friend said, "I'm standing on the jetty rocks. He dropped me off. We were hunting and he dropped me off on the jetty rocks to stand here while he took the boat out and tried to jump up some ducks and the motor cut off the boat." A friend said in one of the 911 calls there was a life jacket on the boat and Doyle was wearing one. Various media outlets have chosen not to publicize a 911 call placed by Doyle's aunt in which she believed Doyle was rescued, only to learn he was still missing. Oh, let's let anybody play that. Oh.
Is somebody eating?
No,
Oh.
it's Marco, and it sounds like she's eating chips, but she's not, and not sharing.
I'm making noise. I'm not making noise.
Don't tell me
you're
it's the
not-
raccoons again.
I'm not eating.
I heard it
always mute
too.
I always mute
Oh,
when I
I
eat.
thought you were felting, Marco.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Are you doing stuff with the earrings again?
No, I'm not doing anything, really.
oh, I thought you were
It's
felting.
not the raccoons.
No,
It is
ma'am.
different.
Was anybody's box lighting up?
I'm on mute.
I'm actually snuggling with Sonny right now, and he's quiet.
Oh,
Good boy. Good
Oh.
boy.
I don't
good
know where the
boy.
box is.
He just wanted mama.
'Cause
Yeah.
he was irritating all day, I guess he knows.
Yeah,
Yeah, he drove her nuts this morning, begging for treats,
yeah.
Oh, look at
but
this.
he got them
What is
He
this?
did. It works every time.
every time.
It's a matter of how long he has to yowl
Sadic.
until she says, all right, all right.
All right, all right. He bit her foot today.
Oh my gosh.
Or,
What?
What did you find?
Aberdeen, is this Aberdeen, North Carolina this happened in?
What happened?
No, Aberdeen, Maryland. A Harford County parent is speaking out after police said his 12-year-old was assaulted at the Aberdeen Middle School by another parent.
What?
According to the Aberdeen police, the middle school's office staff allowed Kelly Sadic into the building via the outside intercom. However, instead of going to the office, Sadic went to the 7th grade area of the school, where she was not permitted to go. Police said the 41-year-old entered the school around 8:15 a.m. Tuesday, accompanied by her own child. She went to the 7th grade area and confronted a 12-year-old over alleged harassment of her daughter, and a verbal confrontation escalated. At the time, the student tried to turn and walk away, and the parent grabbed hold of the student's arm, leaving a pretty nice-sized red mark and bruise on her arm, says Sergeant Jason Nettig of the Aberdeen Police Department. Officials said a teacher saw what happened and immediately intervened. That's when Charles Bates got the call about what happened to his daughter. The biggest concern was how quickly she got into the school. She bypassed the office and she got a direction location of where my daughter was. She could have had a weapon. She could have had anything. That's the most frightening part about it. Hartford County Public Schools said they have safety measures in place for visitors, and their staff took action as soon as Sadic broke protocol. We vet folks coming all over into our schools. Protocol, but what about, was this kid bullying her daughter? They don't even talk about that.
I mean, it's sure possible, but
It's not the
That
way
was
to
the-
handle it, yeah, but what was
Probable.
the allegations? How
I'm
come?
sure she was bullying the
well,
child.
now she's going to be charged with assault on this kid, probably.
The mother. But
Right.
what I'm saying is, was that kid that she grabbed, what's the other side of the story? What was that kid allegedly doing to her daughter?
I don't know.
I'd
Unless
bet the
the
farm
dog
she
said
was
that's
bullying
the
her.
one, that's the one, you know?
Remember the hand that rocks the cradle?
Yeah.
Show me which one. That one over there. She did the exact same thing. She grabbed that kid by the arm.
What did the father do to the other mother? Anything?
No, he just found out about it. But I'm trying to say, what is that? Let's see if there's anybody. Doesn't anybody elaborate on the story? Here's the woman. Let's see.
I mean, I think it's quite obvious that her daughter was being bullied.
Right, and is it just that the school wasn't doing anything? They weren't addressing anything, and she was at her wit's end and went over
I'm-
there and said, "Hey, you."
I'm sure that's what happened.
Bullying my daughter.
Maybe.
Right.
Like, we don't know what the hell's been going on. What has her daughter been coming home with?
True.
We have no idea.
Oh, the class is already in session? How did
8:15 a.m. I don't
happen
know.
that she ran into
Let me get her
this
picture up here.
girl, other girl?
Let's see.
I would bet this girl was torturing her daughter and the school was doing nothing about it.
Could be.
investigators say, let's see, what started as a verbal beatdown then turned physical when Sadik allegedly grabbed the arm of the student as they attempted to walk away, leaving the teen with a minor injury. Officers from the police, okay, that they're not going to elaborate anymore? Really? Let me see if I can find out on, sometimes I can find out here. What did I say her name was? Kelly Sadik. Kelly Sadik. Let's see. Kelly Sadik. I think this is her. I wonder if this is her. Kelly Sadik. There's a woman here who looks like her. If you know who this is, please, so I can send them to a person who has their camera. She's talking about a Nextdoor app. She shows 4 girls on her cover photo. But where does she live? It doesn't say where she lives. Looks very much like her. Okay, here, let's see what they say here, because there's 1,000 comments on this thing, on the Aberdeen Police Department's post. Oh, here we go. See, I knew we'd find something. This is my sister, and I fully support her. If the school system would have done something, say what I tell you, this would not have happened. You get sick of your child being bullied, coming home crying because the school won't put a stop to it. The school system let my sister and my niece down. Also, where was the school when the little perv at the dance was grabbing on little girls' private parts? He was allowed back in the school the next day when he should have been arrested and expelled from school. Once again, the school didn't protect the kids. Now let's see, there's 42 replies. Someone said, your sister don't know how to fight? Why didn't she go put her hands on the parents instead of that little girl? Okay. Because her sister says because the school wouldn't give that information out. And then somebody said it's not like she beat the kid. Someone said, I get supporting your sister, but that's not the right way to handle this. Now the situation still isn't fixed and she's facing criminal charges.
Yeah.
Somebody said she grabbed the kid's arm, LOL, not like she beat the kid up. Then somebody said, first of all, her daughter has been bullied for quite some time now, and this is another person, by that girl. The girl had 3 of her friends going to jump the other girl. That's 4-on-1. The bully uses her karate skills to intimidate other children and bully them too. She didn't hurt that child. She never hit, slapped, or caused bodily injury to that child, so let's not assume anything. She did what she needed to do to protect her child. Someone said, I sure do. I would have approached the parents, not a 7th grader. Let's see.
Oh, that's a rotten age. They can be so rotten.
Right?
Someone said, they failed to protect both students, her kid and the kid that was the bully, because there's no way a 40-year-old woman should have been on the school grounds putting her hands on anyone.
That was when I was bullied the most at that same age.
Yeah.
Relentlessly.
Yep. And I can imagine the mother feeling like when she's trying to just talk to this girl and the girl turns away and doesn't even listen to her. She's just trying to reason with her.
Maybe.
Okay, somebody said, I've dealt with this. They sweep it under the rug, and I don't feel like dealing with it. I pulled my kid out and put him in private school. It might have cost me $90,000, but it was worth every penny. This school gives out accept letters for you to come back every year, so they can pretty much keep the troubled kids out. A new kid came to the school, started bullying kids. Only 3 weeks into school, he was gone in 2 weeks. I personally know Kelly and her family, and I stand behind her 100%. I hope she's home with her babies. Let's see.
Yeah, private schools don't put up with that crap.
Somebody
You're
said
gone.
maybe she reached her breaking point because the school and that child's parents weren't doing anything to put a stop to her daughter being bullied. I would prefer a parent do this to my child than a child take their life because my child bullied them. My children will never bully someone, though, as they know their punishment at home will be much worse than getting bullied. Let's see.
But you can't really touch another child.
Someone
You
said,
just can't do
sometimes
it.
you just act when someone's hurting your child. I don't know how long this has been going on or if she's been talking with the parents or the school about the situation, but to me this indicates that no one was doing anything to protect her child, so she did what she thought she had to do. Someone said, I wonder how many times she's been in contact with the staff before she had to take action herself. Apparently this has been an ongoing problem, yeah. Makes you wonder how long she tried to address appropriate adults to handle the situation to no avail.
Sure.
Schools don't handle bullying properly. This mama did what she had to do for her baby. Good job. People are more in support of her.
Yeah.
Good job, they said.
Her mistake
I
was
agree. The
putting
schools
hands
don't
on
do
the
enough,
kid.
and they need to stop tiptoeing around. I've reported bullying for another child in addition to the parents reporting it. The counselor responded very casually and said, well, you don't know the story. I'm sorry, but when my child comes home upset because she sees classmates harassed and bullied, I'm speaking up. To sum it up, the mother just pulled the daughter out of school. It's sad. The hellish behavior starts at home. In a few cases I've seen, the kids feel like their mothers don't have the time for them or don't want to be around them because they are nice to their friends but not to their children. So as a result, they bully. It's disgusting.
It is.
Mama Bear defending her child, not saying it's right, but I'm saying I understand. And someone said there is an extensive backstory and history of bullying here that the school has done nothing about. Like I said, it's not right, but I understand. Personally, I would have handled the bully's mother, maybe ended up with the same charges, or gotten my kid in a class to be able to handle the bully on her own, and gladly taken the suspension from school when karma was delivered, because bottom line, my children have a legal right to defend themselves.
True enough.
This is what's coming. This is what it's coming to because the school does nothing about people who bully other kids. So parents feel the need to handle it themselves. Good for you, Mom. I applaud you. Bullying has to stop. Another thing schools have turned their backs on. Yeah, well, she's got a lot of support. Somebody said, I'm sorry, but I'm on her side. Y'all need to make these bullies pay the consequences for their actions. My understanding is if they're under 13, there are no consequences, and that's just wrong. I'm going to pray for this mom because I know many are sick and tired of this BS.
I think once a child is found out to be a bully, for sure, they should be expelled from the school.
Someone said assault for grabbing the bully's arm, shaking my head. She shouldn't have touched the girl, but schools aren't stopping bullies and the parents aren't stopping the behavior either. I don't think she should be charged with assault, but the school should be held accountable as well as the student who was bullying her kid. Aberdeen Middle never does anything disciplinary. They give out 1-day suspensions for kids bullying or even the kid sexually harassing multiple young ladies. I don't blame the mom for taking action. However, it should have been done off school grounds and towards
I
their
agree.
parents, not the student.
Yep.
Yeah, though she's got a lot of support.
Yeah, just find out where the kid lives and show up.
But the bully needs to hear it, not the parents. The parents won't do anything to the bully. That's why they're a bully.
Well, yeah, there's normally bad things going on in the home,
Yeah.
so.
But it's the school's fault. They should be expelled, taken out of the atmosphere, removed from the bullied kid.
How old was her daughter?
Same age.
Oh, they were the same age.
Yeah, 7th grade.
Okay.
Silver alert in Indiana? No, is it Indiana? Yeah, Indiana police. I wonder if this is still going on. Let's see. No, I don't think so. I think they
Silver,
must have found
elderly
her.
person wandered off from the.
No, it was a girl, a young girl, but I think they found her because when it went,
What happened?
someone, Emily Barger, Floyd County Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
There's an alert.
No clue where that is.
But I think it may have been removed. It says it's been removed, so I don't know if
I'm
she's
having a hard time hearing you, Carol.
Oh my goodness. Can you hear me now? What's
Yeah.
her name? You don't bring me flowers anymore. It was like, oh, that mic, it's so loud.
Really?
Yeah. I said, well, I'm glad you can hear well.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
you're always the one difficult to hear. It's everybody else we can hear.
Except me.
Yeah, I can hear you good right now, Sharon. Surprised.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're sounding, nice and like you must be close to the phone.
I actually, well, no, I'm not on the phone. I have a earbud thing in.
Oh, maybe that's what it is then.
And
Oh gosh, that lady. Oh my gosh, she lost 2. What happened? From the one. Oh,
Look what Kevin keeps putting. His bad boys, he's singing that cop song.
oh gosh, the one that was going to get a tummy tuck. She lost her fingers.
What?
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 One of the ones that was in Mexico, she lost her fingers. You don't want to see the picture.
Ugh.
No,
I
they
do.
actually put
see.
pictures in the New York Post.
I wanna
Who would
see.
get surgery in Mexico, though? I mean,
I kind of want to
No.
see the picture.
I
Oh,
know
I
you
don't-
do. I'll give you the link if you want to see it on your own. I don't think
Yeah, put it
there's
in-
people that I'll put the link in the chat if anybody wants to go see it.
No.
It's just missing fingers.
Yeah, it's okay. She's okay.
No.
Just her fingers went away.
Ew.
lost a little extra weight there.
Did someone cut them off?
Well, I don't
Looks
know.
like it.
Circulation, something happened to her circulation, obviously.
Let's see. It says mom who lost fingers in tummy tuck blunder of medical tourism days after Americans. Oh, it's not the same lady. It's a different lady. Okay,
It's a
so
different-
well, yeah. Listen to this one.
Oh, Lord.
Shannon Palmer went to Mexico in search of a firmer body after having her 3rd child. She returned badly burned and in need of multiple amputations. That's so
Oh,
weird
my
because that sounds
goodness.
like the name of one of the ones that was kidnapped, Shannon Palmer. But Palmer, 36 years old, paid $12,500 last August for a mommy makeover, including a tummy tuck, abdominal muscle repair, a chest lift, and a fat transfer to her hips. She first received the board-certified surgeon, Dr. Mario Gonzalez, months in advance and felt confident heading into the procedure at the Beauty Hospital in Tijuana.
Oh my God, Tijuana, oh my Lord.
Okay. But is that, Scooter, is that where that other person went for gastric
No,
bypass?
I was just gonna say, no, it was like, almost like right over the border, I think. And it supposedly was real professional. And she,
Tijuana is right over the border.
Yeah, this guy
I
has,
thought it was
Walk down the
Tijuana. I
donut.
thought it was, I clearly
what,
remember
it could have
Tijuana.
been, it could have been, I don't remember the city.
this
but
guy.
They took them actually on buses,
There's a few,
took them to the clinic, you know, the hospital and all that. She
Well,
told
Miss
Okay.
Palmer said that she chose a really good surgeon, that she looked at his portfolio and he never had any bad results. So
Who said that?
oh,
Who
chose
said that?
him. She had spoken to him since September. She had this all planned.
Who
and
said this? Who's saying
this
this?
this is the New York Post on that article.
Oh, okay, but I thought you're, okay. So, okay, then she first researched him
trying to tell you about that other one.
months in advance, and she felt confident heading into the procedure. She's from Vancouver, Washington. She knew something was immediately wrong when she awoke from anesthesia to feel her hands basically burning. The stunned patient said the clinic staff told her that her hands were cold because of during the procedure, which prompted a nurse to use heated saline bags to warm them up. Oh my gosh, her hands, there's really graphic pictures, guys.
Yeah, so what happened though?
I never had any instinct that it would go wrong, Palmer said. I chose a really good surgeon. He never had any bad results and had a good portfolio. This definitely just did not work out for me. Cosmetic surgery is extremely popular in Mexico, where 4 Americans were kidnapped over the weekend and 2 were killed while on a trip there for one of the survivors, Latavia McGee, to get a tummy tuck. Some 1.2 million total surgical and non-surgical procedures were performed in 2021.
Wow.
The total was surpassed only by 3 other countries, the United States, Brazil, and Japan. Both hyaluronic acid, skin treatments, and hair removal were the most common procedures in Mexico in 2021. Worldwide, liposuction, breast augmentations, and eyelid surgeries led the way, with a 19.3% increase in total procedures compared to 2020. Some clinics in Mexico City advertised tummy tucks as low as $3,500. For just $300 more, patients at top plastic surgeons Mexico.com receive a week-long hotel stay, a bilingual assistant, and pre- and post-op consultations. Oh my gosh, her hands.
Person that you
my
asked
gosh,
about
her
here when she
hands.
had weight loss surgery, remember?
Yeah,
$3,500 for a tummy tuck. You have to know that something's wrong.
the practice is one of Mexico's top medical tourism destinations, according to its website. Health and Wellness Bazaar, a San Diego-based medical group, claims that traveling to Mexico for a tummy tuck with fees starting as $5,500 can save patients up to 60%. In the past, it was common for people from less developed countries, perhaps with poor medical services, to travel to countries with more advanced technologies and better services to obtain surgery or procedures that were not accessible in their home country. But these days, hundreds of patients from countries such as the United States, Canada, and Europe have found it very convenient to travel to other countries to obtain medical services and surgeries, such as tummy tucks in Mexico. Oh my gosh.
So they're not mentioning the weight loss surgery. That's surprising, right?
oh boy.
Palmer
that's
said she wanted a
terrible.
mommy makeover for years, finally deciding to act after being diagnosed last year with kidney cancer, which has since gone into remission. Cost was a major motivating factor to go to Mexico after maxing out her insurance. It depends on the area and the surgeon, of course, but had I stayed in Washington, it would have been around $20,000 to $25,000. Some ladies have had mommy makeovers in the $35,000 plus range. Oh my gosh. The average cost of a tummy tuck in the United States is $6,100. The figure doesn't include anesthesia, operating room fees, or other related expenses. But I still don't know what happened to her hands. Why don't... Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I'm not understanding.
Going under the knife can be dangerous, Palmer said, but if you're going to have a cosmetic procedure, stay in the U.S. because going through the courts, will be a lot easier if something does go wrong. You'll have access to your surgeon here. Palmer said she is no longer able to play the piano or sew like she once enjoyed. Not only am I a mom of 3, I'm also an artist and I do a lot of costume design, so I use my hands for literally everything. Her children were also mortified by her blackened fingers, which were amputated in the United States following last-ditch hyperbaric oxygen therapy sessions at Legacy Emmanuel Medical Center in Oregon to save them. My boys thought I was turning into a zombie when my fingers were turning black, so I had to explain to them, no, I'm not a zombie. She added that she had to relearn how to accomplish basic tasks like housework and simply holding her daughter. There's a lot of things I couldn't do at first, she said, adding that she improves daily. Now they're thinking I'm a superhero mom looking at prosthetics that I'm trying on. But Palmer's children still asks if her fingers will ever return, a tough reality to face, she said. No, that's not how it works. I'm permanently disfigured for the rest of my life. Had this not happened to my hands, I'd be very happy. But this is a life-altering experience I still haven't come to terms with, and how this will affect me for the rest of my life. Palmer is now planning to sue Dr. Gonzalez, whose primary practice out of Guadalajara, as well as clinic and medical team, attempts to reach the surgeon for her comment were unsuccessful. But see, they don't say how.
Yeah, some kind of infection.
Something went wrong, really, really wrong.
Sepsis, gangrene, it could be anything.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Well, sepsis gives you gangrene, so yeah, I mean.
But it sounds like it happened during surgery.
Yeah, because she woke up and her hands were burning.
But you take a chance when you have any surgery that something like that could happen.
But Elle, it's weird because she woke up and said, my hands are burning, and they gave her warm saline packs to put on her hands to warm her up. Why were they burning as soon as she woke up?
She probably got a staph infection.
Yeah, but it wouldn't.
Inflammation makes you warm. And
Maybe,
swollen.
but would it go to your hands that quick? I want to know what happened to her.
Yeah,
It could go to your feet or your hands.
Yeah, but it usually takes.
I think her circulation was cut off for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
Nick
gosh.
said you wouldn't notice it that quick. That's what his mom died from. You wouldn't notice it that quick when you woke up.
Kim Bassinger's daughter with Alec Baldwin, did you know she's pregnant?
Ireland?
Yeah.
Ooh.
She
Who's
had
pregnant?
Alex Baldwin's daughter, Ireland.
She had a baby shower. Okay. She had a baby shower. What they're calling a strip club baby shower.
Oh, nice.
Pretty. She's got to be 25 now, right?
I don't. Her father's having kids. Her father keeps having kids. Her father has like 10 kids
He was
now.
really rotten to his kid.
Well, not to the new ones because he's got the new wife.
Oh,
Wow.
Why would you have a strip club baby shower?
that's
That's
pretty.
insane.
Why would you have a what?
A
A
strip
strip
club,
club
baby, shower.
shower.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Hmm.
I don't know. People do just weird things, you know?
Yeah, they do.
It's Hollywood.
I know, but why? Why would you want that?
I can't hear you, Carolyn.
Why would you want that?
Nick said maybe everything was booked and there just weren't a lot of cars in the parking lot.
It looks so seedy. Ugh.
It's Hollywood, baby.
Holly weird.
Mm.
Why isn't it showing on YouTube?
Kim Basinger, she's 69 years old. Her daughter is 27.
Oh, yeah.
And Basinger 69.
Basinger?
Carolyn, did you say she's 69?
Yeah, she was 42 when
Really?
she had her only child. 42?
I had no idea. I didn't know she was older than me.
Huh.
I know she sure looks good.
Well, you're only 37, Scooter.
Well, yeah, that's true. That is true.
You're older than me?
I guess I am.
Her dad did not attend the bridal shower.
The baby shower or the bridal?
The baby shower.
Well, normally they don't.
Well, no, they had guys there.
Oh. Okay.
My daughter
Were
went
they-
to school with Daniel Baldwin's daughter,
Oh,
Kaylee.
Oh, yeah?
But he's another one. He never paid attention to her either. He was never around. Every once in a while, Kaylee would get an invitation to a family function, but that was pretty much it.
He called her a little piggy.
He did.
Did he?
Yeah. Yep.
Has Kim had all the surgery that the Hollywood people have?
Certainly looks like it.
I don't know,
Oh,
but did you see that
definitely.
video with Sandra Bullock talking about how the actresses keep their skin young?
No.
Mm-mm.
They do this thing where it's like a microderm kind of ablation thing where there's tons of needles and it pokes all your skin, and then the guy says, and what are they poking in your skin? What are they injecting into your skin? And she says, well, it's a liquid that comes out of young skin. And they said, well, what do you mean by young skin? They use the foreskin from infants when they what is that word called?
Circumcised?
Circumcise them. They use that. And this was Sandra Bullock and wait, who was interviewing her? It was one of the I don't know if it was Jimmy. I don't remember who it was.
Mm.
But they were actually talking about that, and he knew because he was like, "What are they injecting? What are they using?" And then she started to laugh, and she said it.
Did she have it done?
Yeah,
She
she
doesn't.
was like admitting that that's why all the stars her age all look so much younger than their age.
I don't think they look good though, Bucky Ann.
No, they
No.
all look. They've all had something done.
But
Stop
do you
doing
see
something.
her, Bucky Ann? Do you see Kim Basinger? I mean, like, do you think that
Basinger,
Well,
Basinger.
from the
Basinger,
start,
whatever.
from the start, yeah, she looks all right. She's gonna be 70 and she looks that good. That's good to me.
I can't see her up close, but
It's sideways, like
I know a lot of them do
No,
not.
I've got her full face right there.
I need a look.
It's still on.
So you think she looks good or bad?
It's not coming up for me yet.
Come up to
Yeah, it's
me.
still sideways.
Ooh, oy.
Let's see. Ah,
Oh my God,
No.
the crypt keeper is alive and well.
that is
You see
scary.
the line they get here and here?
Look at her.
Why?
Oh, I see now.
Oh, Barb, she does. She looks horrible.
Why?
Are you sure that's not Axl Rose? Nick said.
Do they
She
think this
definitely had some
makes
kind
them?
of
It doesn't
Botox
make them look
filler.
younger. This does
Oh.
not make them look younger.
Well, no, it gets rid of the wrinkles though, so that they just put in those like huge high cheekbones
But no.
but it makes them look like
It doesn't make them look younger. It makes them look like an
lizards.
old
I think they're
woman that
lizard
had
people.
plastic surgery.
It makes it look like she has like growths on her face.
No,
I don't
she
want to be
looks like-
mean.
She
you
looks
remember
like
Joan Rivers? She had so many surgeries.
Oh
She
my
didn't even
God.
look like a person at the end.
I know.
You
She
know,
looked like a.
I
Plastic.
don't know
They
how
look
they
plastic.
think this looks good. Like, do they?
Because
I
he
want
looks
to take her
like
and say, like, do you
Aerosmith, the guy
seriously
from
think this looks
Aerosmith.
good?
She
No.
looks like the guy from Aerosmith. What's his name?
Yeah, that's what
Steven
Nick said.
Tyler?
Axl Rose. Axl Rose. That's what Nick
Oh.
said. She looks like Axl Rose.
I mean, that's scary. Come on, that's freakish.
Like that's
arrow
something
snap.
that I would imagine that a good plastic surgeon would have in his office. Like, you don't want to come out looking like this.
Exactly.
Hey, I saw Steven Tyler in real life. He looks horrendous. And
Oh, yeah.
Kim Bassinger still has her
Steven
marionette.
Tyler.
That's it, Steven Tyler, that's a, yeah.
Yeah, they all.
Kim
That's
Bassinger
who
still
she
has her
looks
marionette lines. You can see them right there.
How do you say her last name? Basinger?
Bassinger.
Basinger.
Bassinger.
We all
Kim
said it
Bassinger.
differently.
That, I don't know.
Basing?
You're out in that area.
Right.
I know, obviously you don't know the stars or whatever, but
Yes, she does. She's met a
I
lot
do.
of
Why would a
celebrities.
plastic surgeon even want that to represent his surgery? Like, do you look at that and go, hey, I'd like to go get that look?
People think they look good. People think they look good.
Do you really?
They think they look better than they did before.
They're looking like that Catwoman lady that had so much plastic surgery.
But they think it's better to
Yeah.
look like that than to look old.
But are there a lot of people in your area that get surgery like that?
Do they
Yes.
look
Oh my
like
gosh.
that? You don't
Like
know people that
everybody.
look better than that? Really? That's a good plastic surgeon? Oh my god.
Everybody in Laguna Beach, where Elle lives, does look that way. And she does know.
That looks to me like a botched, like you went to
Not a
Mexico
bot.
for that and they botched
Not
it up.
though.
That's
They
scary.
rather look like anything than look old. Anything.
Anything but old.
Anything but old.
But that does make you look old because it's not
It just
natural
does make
looking.
it old, and
So
I-
Yeah,
now
like
you
the
look like an
wrinkles, they
old
get-
woman that had really bad plastic surgery.
But they
Yeah, but
don't
it gets
look
rid of the
old.
wrinkles and that's what
She
they're
does
looking
look
for.
old because
They
a young
look
woman
funny.
wouldn't look like that.
They look funny, but they don't look older.
They
Okay.
made her look like she smokes a lot of cigarettes. Let's just say
Listen.
that.
Wait, I want to know something. When I'm going to take a poll, okay? Let's
Okay.
say you met that woman in the grocery store. Do you think that woman is not an old woman? Okay, I'm going to take a poll. We're talking
she
about
is.
that woman. No, don't just. You saw her based on her looks. Would you be fooled that that's a young woman, or does that woman look young to you? Okay, I'm going to do a poll.
Okay.
Elle, you make it look good. If you had any work done, boom.
Yes. I had it done by a Beverly Hills plastic surgeon. That's on Entertainment Tonight. But no
really
more of
did?
that.
You did? Elle?
Yeah.
I had a mid face and neck lift, but nothing done to my eyes. And I had it a long time ago. I had it like 10 years ago. So it's
Production was readiness to that.
kind of sagging. My neck is sagging.
No, it's not, Elle. You look great.
That's Photoshop, honey.
Oh, Emmy.
No, it's not. You're beautiful. I've seen you on camera. You're beautiful.
Neither did my mother, Barb Olson.
I've looked better. I'm past my prime, Nicole.
It says
But it's actually bad.
I actually had no wrinkles
Hi,
and I was,
Lisa.
what, 50, I was 55, 50, 54, 55. I had not one wrinkle anywhere on my face. And then my son died and that was it. One day, about a year later, I looked in the mirror and I had like hundreds of wrinkles. I was like, oh my, like, when did this happen? I didn't notice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Lucky.
stress and trauma and things like that will do that. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I got like the frown lines. I suddenly had that and everything wrinkled. When you cry a lot, everything wrinkles.
Yeah, but you realize each wrinkle represents, something, that you went through. And I don't know. I'm going to embrace them. And when I get a lot of wrinkles, I'm going to embrace them, I think. I try my best
See,
to.
but it just doesn't look natural. Like all you do when you see her is you say, wow, she had a lot of work done and it shows.
That's what
Well,
it's
that's just it. Yeah, it definitely
That's
shows.
what
I think if you have a facelift or you have something, it shouldn't show.
When you see a
It's
60-year-old,
not a good one.
their face has no wrinkle, then you know.
We
Like, come
look-
on.
Before
No
I
60-year-old
lost my
have no
kids and
wrinkles.
after I lost my kids, I look like two totally different people. Want
Yeah.
to see a picture? Want to see a picture
Trauma.
of me before I lost my kids? I'll show you a picture of me.
Yes, Rich, I agree. Sophia Loren.
Yes, yeah, I hear you. Sophia Loren is still alive.
Yeah, and she's still
Yeah.
good.
Let's see.
She doesn't look like some freak.
Let's see. There's a picture of me before I lost my kids.
Lynx, can I have my chair back? Why am I sitting on the edge? He's on the chair and I'm
Like, you know
hanging
who
off
looks
the edge,
good?
holding
You know who
on.
looks good and has to be very old? Vanna White.
Yeah.
Vanna White is a robot. She looks amazing.
How old is Vanna White? Let me
Oh.
see.
I don't know. She's had work done.
I don't know.
Right, but yes, she has had work done. I'm sure she has, but she doesn't look like the Catwoman.
Well, she probably didn't get as many
Oh,
fillers.
Elle, move it over
Maybe
a little.
she just
Look
got a
at
lip
you. You're
and
still
not-
that. You're even
and
more
not-
beautiful.
Like
now.
getting
No,
a
I'm
lip
not.
is different than when they fill in. It swells everything up.
Vanna
and they get
White
those-
is 65.
the big thick lips and all that stuff.
She
You're
just
beautiful.
turned 65 on the
That's right
18th.
before I lost my kids.
You're still you're beautiful now and then,
Is the
Elle.
picture gonna come on
You
YouTube?
just
I
have
can't
to
see it.
see it. You have to get your confidence back, girl.
See? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I look nothing like that now.
Yes, you do. You look better, younger.
60.
No,
Let me
I don't.
see.
That's okay.
No, who am I talking about? Wait a minute.
Vanna White.
Vanna White is 66.
Kevin's saying 69 and Barbara's
No,
saying
no, no.
64.
It says she was born February 18th, 1957. She's.
I didn't get the poll. Why did I get the poll?
65, 66.
No, 13 take away 7 is 6.
56.
66.
I meant 66.
She's just turned 66.
I didn't get the poll.
And let's go to an image of her.
Did you do the poll, Karen? Because I didn't get it.
Yeah, the poll's in the chat.
Darn it.
You gotta go onto YouTube.
I am on YouTube.
You sure you're not on Zoom?
I'm sure. I'm on. Let me see.
Trying to make
Well, can you see the chat? If you can see the chat, then you're on YouTube.
Yeah, I can see
Somebody
the
said
chat.
Diane Warwick looks great. She's in her 80s. That's
Dion.
Didn't they pass away? They didn't?
No.
Oh my God.
No, but her too. She looks like a lizard.
Well, here,
got
okay, now
that-
you can see
got so
they
much
did it.
stuff
They didn't
to
really
get
do
in
a
her
lot of
cheek.
Photoshop on the woman, okay? And you can see she's older, yes, but her face doesn't look freaked out. Yeah, she's got lines here and stuff, and you can see her lines. But she's,
Yeah. Can't find it.
when they Photoshop a picture of hers, let me show you the,
Well, that's the problem nowadays with all the filters and Photoshop and all that. You can make yourself look 20 years old.
See, can you zoom in?
when they Photoshop it,
Which doesn't work great for dating apps
Yeah,
because
look
then you
like
go
something
meet
like
the real
that.
person. You're like, what the hell? I went on a date one time and
Yeah,
the guy
Good
had the
there.
picture on there. When I walked in, I said, oh, you look a little different than your picture. And he's like, oh, yeah, that picture was taken 9 years ago. It's like, okay, well, 9 years ago doesn't represent what you look like now.
All right.
Like he had all dark curly hair and all this stuff. And then I met him and he was like bald and I was like, is that you really you? That picture?
Look at how pretty she is, though. Look at this one. This is like Vanna White.
I don't have a picture of her.
She's on. Carolyn's showing it on her channel. You just have to. You have to go to YouTube and press.
I'm on
make sure you
YouTube.
pre-
I'm on
Are you-
YouTube.
Do you see
I
it?
I just answered the poll.
Oh, okay.
I don't see it.
It'll come up.
Oh, oh.
I still didn't see the picture of the girl's hands. I don't.
well, I
remember when
didn't
you
show them.
showed me?
I put the link. I didn't want to show them. They're pretty graphic.
Oh, okay.
Just type in New York Post botched surgery hands.
All right. I'll look later. Right, Lindsay? Yes, we'll look later. Yes, squeeze your little face.
Mm-hmm.
Get off my chair now.
Right.
There's a whole room you can lay on. Why do you have to lay here?
Okay, so now we've gone through botched surgery, botched plastic surgery.
Let's see what the next segue is.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Let's go see what the poll says. Okay, the poll says she's not fooling anyone. 73% say she doesn't look young.
I mean, maybe when you get like older, you just get bored and you're just like, well, I got this money. What's
But the
another
point
surgery?
is, do you think it looks good? It has nothing to do with money or anything else, okay? Do
Well, I
you
don't
think
think
the
it-
end result looks good?
I
I
think
think
they
it's
just
like
think
when-
it's not wrinkles. If it's not wrinkles, then they look young.
I
That's how
think-
they feel.
I think it's like
See,
a
I
status.
just see that
like-
person coming near you,
like-
and all it's screaming is, I had plastic surgery. I had plastic surgery. I had so much plastic surgery. I'm starting not to even look like a human being anymore.
Well, did you see Madonna?
Yeah,
No.
she's.
I don't know what she did to her face, but oh my God.
Doesn't even
Really?
look like
Look her up. Look her up.
She doesn't look even like Madonna. I had no idea who it was. Jay
I
was
just
like, that's
don't
Madonna. I was
understand
like,
why
no,
they
it's
just
not.
they think
I
that they're
keep
not
wondering-
they're not
I
fooling
think-
anybody. They're not changing their their age. They're still the same age. They're still the same person. It's just showing they're completely.
Well, she looks like that, like you said, that cat, that woman that got all that surgery that looked like a cat then. There's
I
a high
just,
cheekbones
I
and the
just
big lips and all
can't
that.
believe that they can look at that and say that looks good.
Well,
I
that's
don't
what
think it's
Madonna looks like
Madonna.
now.
It's a different person.
I don't even see
Doesn't
Madonna.
look
I
like
see
it.
Madonna here, but this could never be Madonna. How? Let me see. Madonna plastic surgery.
It like even made the news. I saw it on the news. That's where I think I first saw it.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of pictures of her. I know what you're talking about.
No.
Good
This
night,
is,
Lisa
This is
L.
not her. This is her.
Sweet dreams. I think it is.
I don't know which picture you have.
Hold on. I'm gonna. This is her.
I swear it's not her, but I guess it's supposed to be.
That's a Photoshop. That's not a real picture of her. She has many filters on that.
Are you gonna put it up?
Yeah, I
Carolyn?
did.
Not
Yeah.
on.
Watch how
Yes,
different
that's
it
her.
looks. Watch how different it looks from this photo right here.
Come on, that cannot be her. I keep seeing that as well.
It is her.
Who?
What's wrong with her
She,
eyes?
she was on video.
What is wrong with her eyeballs? I can't even look at them.
What do you mean? Oh,
Look
wow.
at the
her
color
skin.
of her eyeballs.
Her skin too. Look, it's like different tones.
No, look at the color of her eyeballs.
They're blue.
No, they're not. Not here. They're not. Not in the
Oh,
second
something-
photo. Her eyeballs are
Oh,
gross.
I
They're
see what-
gross. They look like they've clouded over.
Yeah.
Like they do in a dog that's going blind.
Oh,
I can't even look at her eyes.
why are they like that?
I have no idea.
Wow.
I just don't get why.
Okay.
I don't.
What I want to see is a picture of her taken when she's outdoors.
Yeah.
Because these are all photoshopped. Or at a concert where somebody takes a photo in real life. Not a Photoshop thing.
Look at her chin. It looks different. Look.
Because these
But would
pictures
she
all look,
Photoshop herself to look that ugly?
look how different these pictures look. Look at her forehead there. Look at her forehead here. These are all she's using a whole bunch of filters. These are not real.
Chin. Look at the bottom of her chin.
Yeah, they're not real.
Try to look for other pictures.
I'm trying.
I agree, Kevin. She's had work done too, Kevin. She's admitted it.
Who?
Jane Fonda.
Sally Fields looks good too. She just looks like Sally Fields, but older.
Yeah, last I saw Sally Fields, I thought she looked really good.
There's a movie out with the four of them, Lily Tomlin, Sally Fields.
Isn't there?
And the other two. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. It's it keeps flashing on my TV. When it comes up again, I'll look at the name.
So it's a new one?
It's new, yeah. It was just made now. It's coming out now. It's either a TV series or a made-for-TV movie. I'm not sure, because I think I could watch it in demand.
Hi, Ashley.
Yeah, see, Sally Field didn't have a lot of work done. Probably maybe no work done.
Are you looking at a picture of her too?
Uh-huh. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Kevin wants you to look up Jane Fonda too. Bless you again.
Oh, Jane Fonda looks like she had work.
I'm good now.
Oh wow, look at how pretty Sally Fields is.
I'm trying to find my TV book.
And look at her hair, that's so pretty.
Look up Jocelyn Wilder. I'm serious. She looks worse than anyone.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. That's the cat lady.
Yes. Jocelyn Wilder. She's the worst plastic surgery specimen ever.
Well, I think Darcy and Stacy are starting to look like that girl.
Who?
Everybody knows who I'm talking about.
Who
They
is?
starting to look like that cat lady.
Who is?
Darcy and Stacy.
Oh boy, really?
Oh,
yeah.
yes,
Oh
yes, yes.
They got
Jocelyn Wilder is worse.
they got all this work done in the lips and the thing. I'm pretty sure if they keep it up, they will look just like that one
They
eventually.
look
No
horrible.
one will ever look like Jocelyn Wilder.
But the thing is, they look in the mirror now and think, oh, I look really good. And it's like, no, you already are starting to look like, when your lipstick an inch out from your face, that doesn't look good.
Oh, look at Jane
Adam,
Fonda too.
They got the duck lips and the high
Jane
cheekbones
Fonda
and
doesn't
duck
look bad. She doesn't look bad, Jane
She
Fonda.
looks pretty.
Yeah.
lips.
She and Sally
but she
Fields
hasn't
look
had a lot of. I mean, she's had some work done, but you see all the wrinkles here, all the wrinkles here.
Right,
So
it's
she
not
hasn't gone.
overdone.
You see that, she hasn't gone. Then that's good, because I think she probably thought, I don't want to look like Catwoman.
Exactly.
She's got a good plastic surgeon.
No,
Right.
because she still has the wrinkles, Elle. I think she gave it up at a point. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she's doing all this stuff.
Her and Sally Field just look gorgeous, I think. Remember Kenny Rogers?
No.
Remember
trying to
he-
find
She's
pictures.
definitely had a facelift, Jane
She's
Fonda, and
had
it's
work done now.
blepharoplasty.
She's admitted she's had work done.
Yeah, but she
Yeah.
looks great.
She looks wonderful. Right, Kevin, yeah.
But not
Yeah.
everybody gets wrinkles like that. They don't.
No.
My mother didn't have wrinkles. My grandfather
My-
didn't.
Carolyn, my mom didn't either. She really didn't.
My mother didn't have time to get wrinkles. She was dead before she was 50.
Oh,
She was 48, so she
wow.
had not one wrinkle.
Sorry, but
Yeah, thanks.
I can't find this. I can't find Darcy and her sister. Like, and
Who are you looking for, Carolyn?
Darcy and Stacy.
Oh, Carolyn, you're gonna be shocked when you see them.
Who's Darcy and Stacy?
Oh gosh, 90 Day Fiance, the
Yeah.
sisters. Are they
The
twins? They're
twins?
twins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? They were pretty when they first got on that show.
Yeah, but they
Who?
went to where did they go? They went to Morocco, I think, and had all that work done.
Now they look horrible.
Who?
They had
You
had
cut it on the
eyelids
bias. You cut the steak on the
Yeah.
bias.
Yeah.
and cheeks and they had the chin implants, I think. They had cheek implants.
Really?
They had
That's
lip
too much.
injection. They had like everything done. They had boob lift. They have tummy tucks. I mean, they had everything.
But
They
the
look like
pictures
all
I'm
new
seeing
teeth.
of them are good. So these can't be recent. They went to Turkey.
Oh, was it? Oh, yes.
Turkey
Turkey.
doctor has tragic reputation.
Oh,
Before, after. I don't know. Wait a minute. Where is their?
oh, they had nose jobs. I don't know. The noses look all right.
Nice to see you. Hi, and
It's just too much in the lips. They've got the duck lips now.
Oh, they also have the lines. Look, those lines right across their whole face.
It's still on Jane Fonda.
Tag you in. Don't say anything about her earlobes.
It's still on Jane Fonda.
She's a beautiful woman.
Well, they're not as bad as Jocelyn Wild's. Was it Wild?
Yeah, they're
or
not as
Wild?
bad as they really, as I saw them the
No,
last
this
time I
isn't
saw
what
them.
No,
Oh,
I
they're
didn't.
nothing
this.
compared to Jocelyn. Nothing.
This is not the picture I saw of them.
Yeah, no, this is like before or something, or without makeup, or without whatever.
I just put
That's not what they look
plastic
like. I just watched
surgery.
them last night.
Jocelyn Wild's team is way worse.
Yeah, because they look fine. Okay, they look pretty good here.
I know.
Let's see.
Deborah's gonna sing the prune song.
see.
Oh no, this is not for real, right? Hold on.
Puddin
this-
says to look up the still
Is
shows
this
from the new show.
for real?
They're from 90 Day Fiance and Varun. They were
Yes,
like
Darcy
on
and
their
Stacy.
early
I'm
season.
telling you, Jocelyn Wildstein.
Is that for
You're
real?
gonna,
Is that
you're
for
gonna
real?
die.
They have tape or
Not up
something
yet.
on their face, right? That's not for real. They have some kind of tape or mask on their face. That's not real.
No, that's not real.
Oh yeah, no, they're wearing those masks, those masks that, like you go to sleep with it and you peel it off and it rejuvenates your skin or something.
Okay, then they're looking pretty good. Here, look.
Yeah, I don't know. There was, yeah, Puddin, whatever I saw, they
I
looked
don't know what
really.
you saw because they're looking pretty good. The last
There's
time I looked,
nothing
they
wrong
looked.
with them. Nothing
What?
wrong with them.
Like yeah, last night I watched the show. Last night, like they got when you see them from the side, their lips stick out like an inch from their face. They have like so much filler injected into their lips.
But the last time I saw them, they were looking like. Now they look better. Is
now
that
that's
recent?
old. Whatever that's an old picture of them. They do not look like
That's
that.
old?
Yeah.
Hi, Bunny, darling.
Hi, Bunny, darling. I'm trying to.
Add about 30 more pounds to each one of them and
Oh,
double
they
the
ga-
size of their breasts because they've got implants.
They gained weight because I thought they were on big diets.
No, they've gained weight and their boobs are twice the size now.
Is this a recent picture of them? Hold on.
No.
Phone's gonna go dead.
Really, Amber? She said, you know who looked like she had a million wrinkles was Barbara Bush, but in real life, she looked great. with beautiful skin.
Who said that?
Anne Varoom,
Varun? Hi, Ann Varun.
Vroom.
Oh,
Vroom.
okay. Hi, Ann.
Puddin says they have some pictures on Reddit from the show.
From the show. Okay.
Yeah, because that's not even a good representation right there. It's like kind of far away.
All right. Let me try to see.
And I'm not saying they look bad. I'm just saying they look really fake. They're very plastic now.
Yeah, but the last time I saw her, she started to look really weird, and now she looks actually better than the last time I saw her.
Darcy just went out on a date with Cicero, which is a new guy, but now Georgie, her ex, just came to town to be the best man for Stacy's husband.
Who was her real ex? Remember her ex?
Yeah, there were the two guys. There was that young guy, Jamie.
No, wasn't it?
And there was
she's-
the English guy from
She's
England.
doing
I
pretty
forgot
good.
his
She's
name.
going into a headstand.
Yeah, that was last night.
Well, that's pretty good. You gotta have good upper body strength for that.
She went roller skating last week with the girls, the daughters.
Well, that's
The
good.
daughters are gorgeous. Both our daughters are gorgeous.
That's great.
But then again, the daughters are natural beauty. You know, they're
Right.
15 and 16 years old, so.
Yeah, but here she is going into a headstand. That's good. Because she's in her 50s, isn't she?
No, 40 something. Mid 40s.
Let me see. I don't think so.
I think 42.
No way. 48.
48. Oh, it's funny. That picture you just put up there, that's the picture I paused the show at last night because I had to go to the bathroom. I said, wait, I'll be right back. And when I paused it, that was the scene it was on. I walked in there. I was like, what the hell is that?
Oh. I didn't even know they're on what. I didn't even know they're on there.
Well, they're not on 90 Day Fiance. They have their own show. That's why I watched them last year when I went for the plastic surgery and stuff, and they got all the teeth done. They got them all filed down to little points, and they glue on the other teeth.
Do they have boyfriends?
Stacy's married.
Stacy got
Although-
married?
Yeah, she got married during COVID.
Did
but,
she get married
her-
to that guy from England or something? Wasn't she dating a guy from England?
No, that was Darcy dating the guy from
Tom.
England. Stacy.
Tom.
Yeah.
What, is Tom still around?
Once in a while he's on as a guest, and he was actually getting engaged to a girl who lives in Canada.
Huh.
And that he hasn't been on for a while. Darcy was engaged to Georgie, but they split up. Georgie wouldn't get a job. That's why. But now she's dating Cicero, and now Georgie's back on the scene saying, "Oh, but I love you. I want you
But
back."
that's
and
when
blah,
they're
blah.
all glam on the show. Look for still shots from their new show. Okay, tell me where that is, Pudding. What's their new show?
Well, it would be Darcy and Stacy, season, what is it, 2 or 3? Well, if I could find my TV box, I'd find it, but I can't seem to find it. That's because it's black. I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna find it and paint it hot pink. I can never find my remote control for my TV.
Okay, let me try.
Paint it hot pink, I'll
Let me
find it.
try and find him. I don't know. Her Instagrams are still retouched. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I'm not seeing them. I'm not seeing them.
Oh, I know. Look up coming attractions for the next episode. Wednesday, you're laying him on the TV box. Come on. You're always in the on the box. Harper.
I mean, this one put in.
I'm gonna send you an email, Carolyn. That's not the one I saw, but yeah, she looks really fake there.
I can't see.
Awful. I don't even know who these people are, but they look terrible.
Okay, let me see. Still don't have an email from you.
Are you gonna look up that one that Elle was asking you to?
Which one? What was her name?
Oh, ugh. The cat lady.
What's her
Just
name?
look up cat. Just look up cat lady. You'll find her.
Elle, what's her name?
Jocelyn Wildstein. You have to look her up.
Ugh. If you've seen her once, that's all you ever need to see again. You'll never go near a plastic surgeon. Guaranteed.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's gotten worse.
You're kidding me. How could it get worse?
I don't know. Hold on. But I don't know what. Is that the recent picture of her?
Probably. Yikes. Wow.
And Elle, you think she's really good looking?
Oh. Does she?
I don't know. I think she said she looked really good.
No, she said she was terrible.
She goes over there. Oh my gosh. She's actually, I've seen her looking worse than that.
Yeah, I have too. Actually, it looks like an improvement. Look at high
Oddly
school.
enough. Yeah. Yikes.
Oh, high 61.
Wow. Her eyes are so tight. I don't think she can blink.
But I want to see a recent picture of her.
Yeah. That one on the right is the one that I think of when I think of her. Oh my lord. Ugh. How do you like, say you're standing there, how do you have a conversation with her? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
where would
But
you
even
look?
Kim Basinger.
Right? Eesh. Kim
You know,
Basinger.
John, it's called The Wilderness of Error, and it's a girl in a floppy hat is the first episode, and it's about the girl that, I don't know if it's Patricia or the other one of Manson's followers.
Oh yeah.
What is that about?
The Sharon Tate murder,
I know. But
Charles Manson.
But what did
yeah.
you say?
The girl in the floppy hat, which I think is Patricia Carmichael, or
Oh, but what did you say? You watched it or something?
it's on now. Yeah, it's episode 1, season 1.
What is it? Oh,
It's called The Wilderness of Error.
It's on what channel?
FX.
Oh, FX.
And it's called The Girl in a Floppy Hat. I think of all time, that's got to be like, I know Jeffrey Dahmer was horrendous and everything he did, but I think this one bothered me more because of what they did to Sharon Tate.
Oh man.
Yeah. The whole thing. There was one documentary I saw and it made me so. Oh gosh, I couldn't even think about that.
First of all, Sharon Tate was one of my favorite actresses, so I was like devastated then. I was a little girl and I was devastated. And I didn't even know exactly what happened, just that she had died. I was so upset. When I found out, I was even more devastated.
Yeah, Charles Manson. Yikes. Did you ever read In Cold Blood?
That wasn't
No,
that was Truman Capote.
I read that,
Wasn't
Sharon.
that about the
Good.
the
I
family
watched
and wasn't
or
that about
read.
that family annihilator?
Oh, maybe that's right. Well, then who wrote the one about,
Helter Skelter?
yeah, who wrote Helter Skelter?
I don't know.
that movie I saw, that was about Manson.
Let me look.
I
Who wrote
couldn't add
Helter
pics to one.
Skelter?
I didn't get Scooter's email either. I don't know. Let me see. You said you sent me an email. Let me check. Okay.
Puddin did, Carolyn,
Oh
not
yeah,
me.
I'm looking.
Oh, Vincent Bugliosi,
Bugliosi, yeah.
Bugliosi, and Kurt Gentry wrote Helter Skelter. Yeah, it's worth reading, Bucky. Sorta. I read it a long.
Bugliosi, that's right, Barb.
Oh, Bugliosi. Okay. Wasn't he a retired cop? And he quit being a cop to write? Seems to me.
I don't know.
I think he did. Oh, he was an American prosecutor and author who served as deputy district attorney for the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office between 64 and 72.
Yeah, I read that book as well.
1934. He died of cancer at the age of 80 in 2015.
Really?
That's what it said. He said the killers, the Manson killers, had an insatiable hunger for murder, an unquenchable thirst for life's blood. He called the killings the most horrendous hour of murder and savagery in the annals of human crime.
Yeah, I forget which
Back then, I
documentary
guess
saw
it's
on it.
true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Manson's son died.
Did you
Did he?
send me? Did you send me an email, Scooter?
She said she did.
No, you said you were sending me one.
No, I didn't say that. I was reading what Puddin wrote you. What?
Nothing. Oh my gosh.
You're welcome, Puddin.
Did you know that Manson, he died at age 83 in 2017 while serving life in prison? His estate includes guitars, artwork, photographs, clothing, and original songs, 3 of which were recorded by Guns N' Roses, Marilyn Manson, and the Beach Boys.
Ah, yeah. Yep. He recorded with the Beach Boys, I think, didn't he?
Several hundred thousand to $1 million.
You know, he never actually killed anybody though, which is weird to think of.
Who, Manson?
Yeah. His followers did it. You didn't have to lift a finger.
Yikes.
Didn't you say you were sending me an email?
Carolyn,
Do you know,
Yeah.
wait, now am I listening to you double? What's going, are you talking to me again?
What do you mean, am I talking to you again?
I'm getting really confused. Are you,
Is anybody else hearing me double?
No,
you just said, again though, you said, am I,
Not at all, no.
You
just
said
one.
before, Carolyn, I'm sending you an email, and I've been asking you, did you send me an email?
I never said I was sending you an email. I promise. I was talking about,
Did anyone hear Scooter say, Carolyn, I'm sending you an email?
I did actually.
I did too.
I heard somebody say it, but I couldn't swear who it was.
We
that
need
said
the
it.
video replay. Let's
I-
go to the videotape.
Carolyn, I said, Puddin sent you an email. That's what I said. You can rewind.
Could someone go check that, please?
I'll try to see if I can.
Please do, because I did not say that. See, Puddin? Barb. I said Puddin.
Who, Barb said it?
Yeah, she heard it too.
Oh, I'm so sore.
Something needs to rewind. What are you so sore from doing your bicycle?
That, and I've been
Or
lifting weights.
Peloton?
And I've been lifting weights.
Oh, wow, okay.
I'm sore.
No wonder.
What?
I said, no wonder then.
see, I can't exercise until I get that massage chair. Once I get that massage chair, I'll be able to exercise.
Guess that's my excuse too.
In the meantime, I'm gonna look for snacks.
Oh, excuse me.
Just being real.
Anybody find that instant replay yet?
I can't hear it. I can't hear it
Instant
because I'm in here.
replay, remember that?
I can't hear it.
Instant replay.
Did we get a timestamp on that for Carolyn? Somebody in the chat?
Yeah.
I mean, if there's any haters watching, if you could help us out, that would be great.
They probably did.
They have it all cataloged.
I thought I
Well,
heard
we
you
know
say
they
it.
have a catalog. That's why I'm
A
asking.
hater,
them.
but I watched you 57 times today, and
Help us out.
I've spent my whole life watching her, but then I say that I can't stand her.
She raised her left arm at 29 minutes and 19 seconds, and her right arm. Jesus.
Scooter, I could be wrong, but I thought I heard you say it. I thought I did.
Well,
My daughter went inside a glacier. She went inside a glacier in Iceland.
Your daughter was exactly.
Yeah, they went inside a glacier.
Who did?
My daughter.
Gosh.
They had to wear hard hats.
How fun though.
That's inside a glacier. She has pictures of herself standing in there and a
Your
video.
daughter's really brave.
She's very brave.
She's a city woman. She lives in the big city and works a big job. Thank you, okay, see, Barb said, Scooter said that someone in the chat was sending an email. Right, Barb, thank you.
Are we gonna put money on this? Let's make it fun.
Okay, I put money on the fact that Scooter said you were sending her an email, because I'm like, why would you tell her you're sending her an email? Why wouldn't you just send it?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear her. But then again, I wasn't.
Thank you, Emmy. He thought, or she, I was reading the chat, and that would be correct.
I could be wrong.
Well, you are wrong this time, Mel. Might be the first time in your life, but you are wrong.
No, I'm wrong a lot, Scooter.
It's a cute cup. What is that on there, on that cup that you have?
It's a frog.
Oh, can I see him? Do you like frogs?
Is my camera on?
Did you get my package today?
I did not.
Let me take a look at the tracking on that, and as well as Carolyn's. Bear with me.
Here's a nice little tidbit to help you sleep at night. Is there a serial killer in the U.S. right now?
Yes.
According to the World Atlas, the FBI reckons there are between 25 and 50 active serial killers in the United States
Correct.
at any given time, and most have not been caught.
See, I've told you guys that before. Kevin,
And most of them are truckers, because it's easy to pick somebody up, say in Pennsylvania, and then kill them and drop them off in Nevada and keep driving, and they find a body in Nevada. They don't know it's a missing person from Pennsylvania.
no, it's really scary though, isn't it, to think that?
Yeah.
I could think, well, that about makes every state have one serial killer.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Okay, here's what my daughter said about Iceland. She said, next year when I go back to Iceland to release the baby puffins, I'm buying the whole country out of licorice. Back in New York City, still more photos to upload, but if you're thinking about going to Iceland, I highly suggest that it's time to put those thoughts into action. I think that, I had her friend's name, and I made the right call with splitting the country into trips. There is so much to do and see. I'd recommend going in March because there aren't a lot of tourists and you still have time to see the northern lights while still having a normal day's worth of daylight. Just keep in mind, if you go in March, there are a few roads in the north that are closed, which is why we stayed in Reykjavik, the Golden Circle, and the South. We understand that to get the best bang for your buck, the north is better seen in the summertime.
Oh,
Very nice. You know, I think that's when Chris went, was February or March.
was it freezing, Carolyn?
It was cold, yeah. It was cold. She had a picture of a water fountain somewhere. Let me see where that was.
Scooter,
Yes.
did you want text and email updates on that package? Otherwise, right now, it has departed the USPS Regional Destination Facility in Indianapolis,
Oh, okay.
Indiana, at the Distribution Center Annex on March 9th at 1:43 a.m., so that just happened recently.
Oh, okay, cool. It'll probably be tomorrow then. That's like what, 2.5 hours from me down south?
Right. It's in transit currently. The expected delivery date is Friday the 10th, but
That's
I
fine.
think it might be earlier. Maybe it'll be today.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks, Nicole. I don't need the tracking or anything. I'm good.
Okay. If there's nothing else I can assist you with today, you enjoy your evening.
Thank you, you too.
Here comes DVC. Oh, and fill out the survey. Anything counts, you know? We'll get a raise if you fill out our survey.
I hope Sharon doesn't blast off the panel now.
What?
Oh, what?
I'm going to make bacon and pancakes right now. Oh, good. Ashley. Hi, Ashley. I said, I hope Sharon doesn't bolt off the panel now.
Why would I do that?
Hi, ladies.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi.
Hi, Deborah.
Why would I do that?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, why would she? What are you talking about?
I've got
Bacon and pancakes.
rabbit hole. I've got to get out of it.
You're in a
Yeah.
rabbit hole. On what?
Yeah, serial killers.
Oh,
Sitting reading
Awful
about
to think.
serial killers, and it's like, oh my God, I
Think
get away
about.
from
Oh
it.
my
It
gosh.
could be very far away from.
Puddin was trying to send Carolyn. I
Or it
got the
could be
pictures. Those are the ones I showed of Darcy. Puddin sent those to me. Puddin did.
Sharon, that's why you have to always be careful, because it could be a neighbor.
Where do serial killers usually strike? At people's homes or on the street?
Ah,
I don't know. It's a good thing
Oh.
to go
I
look
have
up.
no idea. Yeah, kind of both, probably.
What?
I was reading about why they're so, because they're random usually. And so when they go to try to find out who did it, it's just it's not like someone in their circle or a family member, or because they kill randomly a lot of times.
Right.
And it makes it difficult. There's no connection, or there's no obvious connection there.
mhm.
I guess it varies because like Ted Bundy got people outside and he went to homes.
Right, and Ted Bundy always tried to put himself in a vulnerable place, like as a vulnerable man, like he had a cast on his arm. He said, "Oh, can you help me in my car?"
Exactly. He was good at it.
Oh, it's
Exactly.
something so that a girl would be like, "Oh, this poor guy needs help to his car. He's not going to do anything to me."
Right.
And that's in The Vanishing with Sandra Bullock and Kiefer Sutherland. That's exactly how Jeff Bridges approached her. He had his hand in a cast.
Right.
Nicole,
Buddha, what you doing?
Oh,
Oh, that's really pretty. I like that. Let me spotlight you so I can show everybody the.
See,
Wow.
so
look at
pretty.
that.
it's a frog.
It's a
It's
bee.
not a frog, it's a
It's a
bee.
bee.
And it's like our names. It's like our names, Scooter.
That's
Both of our
right.
names.
We're the queen bees, right?
Deborah means bee.
Yep, queen of bees.
Oh,
Queen of
does it?
bees,
Now,
yes.
okay. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, actually, tonight I'm Gidget. So,
Oh, there you go, Gidget.
okay. So I'm Gidget tonight.
I like when Gidget comes up here.
She likes it too.
Is Sharon still here?
Thank you, Julie.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Why? Why would
I
I?
don't know. I
Nicole,
I
slapped
didn't
you.
want to make sure you were still here. I didn't hear you.
Okay, girl.
But I've been talking,
Okay.
sort of.
Oh, Barb Olson wants to know if you watched the ice cream trial today.
No. Did you, Barb? I had absolutely no use for it today. I said,
I don't like that trial.
I don't like it. I said, why am I wasting my life watching this? Okay, I'll find out what the verdict is. Maybe I'll look at some recaps, see if there's anything that say, oh, you got to watch the trial today. But I just cannot devote my day to that, Barb. I just can't.
Is she talking about the ice cream thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I devoted like
Yeah.
2 days to that.
Kind of boring.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it, so I took your word
And it's
for it.
very unprofessional. And even the judge was like, I'm going to declare a mistrial. Come on. I think he just wants to get the hell out of there. And which one is that judge from? He's from what case? I think he's from that one with that guy that wanted the speedy trial that killed his girlfriend in the yard.
Are you talking
Yeah, I
about?
watched it. They had a witness who was shot in the face. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad, but Barb, I just can't do it.
I think for me, the lawyers kind of sparring
That's
the
what I
other
mean. They're
day.
very
really-
immature. Like, they're not, it's very
They're
unprofessional.
unprofessional,
I can't
and
stand that defense woman.
I didn't really get the gist of the case, over the period of time that I watched it, because the lawyers were fighting continuously the entire time. It was weird.
Really?
Yeah, I got out of there.
Even the judge got annoyed at one point.
I wonder what happened in
Well,
the
I'd be
Valva.
interested in maybe seeing the verdict or something on it, but
Yeah, Angelina Polina. I wonder what happened in that today.
What's that? Another trial?
Yeah, that, Thomas Valva, the little boy that was killed in Long Island by his father, let him freeze the cop, and he was convicted.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I heard about that.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, it's an older case that they just came back, right?
Well, no,
Terrible.
the father was convicted back in December, wasn't it? And then now the stepmother, his fiance, is on trial. Angelina Polina.
Oh, wow.
Angela Polina.
So that's going on right now?
Yeah, but I didn't watch it. I don't know where. It's a very hard case. It's very, very difficult.
Yeah, I can't do that case. I just
No?
can't.
It's very difficult.
Horrible.
So horrific.
Oh, well, maybe I won't then, forget it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Which case is it?
The Thomas Valva. Remember the guy was a police officer, Michael Valva, and he let his son, made him sleep in the freezing cold garage. Kid had autism,
No, I never heard that.
killed him. 10 years old.
Terrible.
Oh.
so Letitia's jury selection begins the 20th still?
Yeah. I haven't heard
Yeah,
any
that's
changes.
still on schedule for that.
Yeah. And
Erlen, did you do that, what you have tagged in the video, something about the suitcase woman? Or was that something different that I missed?
I have the suitcase woman tagged here.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because I was.
I have Sarah Boone in here.
Yeah. So I thought maybe I missed it or something.
Oh, you know what? When we had to get a quick one, I just said reuse this thing, but I didn't realize.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. I didn't even realize she was tagged. Sarah Boone. She's not tagged.
I thought she was. Well, I was reading all the way down.
Oh yeah, that's in every video.
Okay, sorry.
Herb's mentioning a case with the Microsoft executive. I don't remember that one.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes, I do. Was shot and killed. Yes, they have charged a guy with murder. The ex. This is mother from Stamping Up. Yes, somebody gave me that information. Peridot Eyes. Was it Peridot Eyes? Let me see who it was. I wonder if it was Peridot Eyes or it was Kubi.
I don't think I know. I don't know anything about that one, I don't think.
Yeah. The ex's mother founded Stamping Up. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What's Stamping Up?
So he was just convicted today, that other guy?
Christmas cards and greeting. My friend's in that.
Remember that girl Barbara came in and
Yeah, she's in that.
told
I'll be sending
Yeah.
cards.
Catty,
all the
Texas
time.
girl. Yep.
Oh. That's what she sells?
Oh, let's see. Yeah.
Oh no, do you sell it? She sent me a bunch of
Catty,
stuff when I
Texas girl
had
sells
one
the
of my
cards.
surgeries.
I'm getting scared now. I'm like, what panel am I on? He's like, what? Do they really do? Yeah, Catty, Texas girl was on a bunch of time. Was she really?
I didn't know
Yeah.
they sold it. I thought that they just made stuff.
What
She
does that
sent me a
mean?
bunch of stuff that I'd never used. She just thought, when I was recovering from one of my surgeries, that I would like something to do, but
You should sell it then.
You should sell it.
You should. People look
know, one of
after
the
that stuff.
auctions.
If she sent you Stamping Up stuff and it's, yeah. And you know what's really strange? I got the strangest freaking package today. Remember when I told you, Bucky Ann, what stamp should I get to stamp on the decoupage?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I ordered it from freaking Amazon. Now, anytime I've ordered anything from Amazon, even if it's from a third-party seller or something, Amazon requires that it comes in Amazon packaging.
Right.
This came in a regular envelope, as if I bought it from like an eBay seller.
That's how my thing, I told you my thing arrived like yesterday or the day before.
From
It came
Amazon?
out. Yeah, it was an Amazon.
Well, they're
thing, but it
doing
didn't
something
have
on the
Amazon
sneak. No, they're doing something sneaky because that's not
Why?
allowed. Amazon requires certain things. They have to have these stickers on every product. They have to have this certain packaging, all of this stuff. And I think these people are trying to, I don't know, somehow they're flying under the radar on this. I don't know how this is happening, but it's definitely not an Amazon thing.
Like cutting Amazon out, right?
There's something
Yes.
wacko going on because I know what Amazon does.
Me too. That's why when it came, Mike said, "Oh, this must be from one of your friends." And I said, "Oh, gee, wonder who."
Yeah,
And I looked,
I got this
don't
Tim
know
Holtz thing from
anybody that lives
Amazon,
there.
and it came
And it
in
turned
like
out
a
to be
manila envelope with
Yeah.
marker on the outside.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ship something like that.
Nick worked for them, and you would lose your job at the fulfillment center if you did something like that. You couldn't do that.
Yeah,
That doesn't make any
something's weird. Like someone circumvented orders to them or something. It's very weird.
Well, I know they have third-party sellers, but they're still required to
Yes,
use-
they have to. They have to have all of their merchandise tagged. It's got to be put in these things, and then after they get a certain amount of time to sell it, and if they don't sell it, they have to pay a destroy fee, or they have to have it all shipped back to them. But this is weird. This came in its own freaking envelope.
And mine came in its own box with a return address to someplace, which I thought, well, that's weird.
Yes, mine didn't say Amazon either. Mine said something like, I threw it out. Yeah. Said like
Yeah, well,
memories are
So
forever or
this must be
something.
from one of your friends.
That's what I thought.
Because normally I get stuff with Amazon on it.
Yeah, I'm not happy with this. This is weird.
Yeah.
I might have to make a call to Amazon tomorrow. Strongly worded letter, maybe.
So Scooter, who's getting your, the dog with the emoji faces on it, smiley faces?
I'm thinking L.
Oh, okay.
Right, L?
She's got to talk to you.
Have to bid on it.
It's
Hold it
so
up.
weird.
Well, what do you think's a good amount, Al?
What's happening?
Let's- I'm gonna bid on Scooter's doggy jar.
I got it right here.
Okay. Okay, Scooter. I bid $100.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You can't. Kevin will not allow it.
Sure? Are you sure, Al?
Yes, I bid $100, Scooter.
All right, it's yours, girl.
I love it.
Thank you. I really
Oh
appreciate
my God, that's awesome.
I love you, Scooter.
Oh my God, that was so nice.
It will be all over the clip channels that you took advantage of Elle in her time of that she got this big financial award.
offered.
Well, you guys all gave me the strength and the courage to fight it, so I owe
That's
y'all.
awesome. That's awesome.
No, but you don't have it yet. You don't have it yet.
Thank
It
you.
doesn't start yet.
Well, it's a coming.
I know it's coming.
It's sat around for a few years now.
Yep.
It's vintage almost now.
Elle, will you
Yeah.
buy me Elle,
Not
will you buy me a
vintage.
big gift
Yeah,
at
vintage.
the beach? With your
Nope,
new
I
money?
want it delivered to my house. I can't wait to use it.
I said, will you buy me a big gift at the beach with your new money?
course I will. You're the sweetest woman I've ever met. And I
Thanks,
love
Elle.
you. Of course I will. You know how much I love you.
I know. Love you too.
That's really sweet, guys. This is why we're here. This is our community, and
Yep, our family.
yeah.
Yep.
I really am appreciative. I'm very touched by that. Wait until I tell Dave.
You know I want to do it.
He's gonna be
You're gonna
impressed.
get yourself in big trouble, Kevin, I'm
Well,
telling you.
what I could. You know that.
I'll bring it to the beach. Is that okay?
Oh, no, I want to use it. I can't wait to use it. So send it to my house.
Oh, all right.
I know
will-
Kevin's gonna kill me. What is he? Is he? I don't have my phone because it's dead. Is he killing me right now?
No, he's cool.
He knows how much money you got.
That's true.
They can sell on Amazon now and mail direct, Julie. That's a new thing then.
That is new.
So that's
What's-
weird, but it's weird. It's not like Amazon.
kinda
It's like
bothers
buying
me
it on
that-
eBay from just Joe
Exactly.
Smith.
What did they
Exactly.
send him in a regular box today, Carolyn?
They sent it in a manila envelope, the stamp that I got, the stamping.
Oh.
And mine were those hinged shells that are significantly smaller than the ones that Chrissy has.
Oh, I have them too. You got them on Amazon?
I did, but they're small. They're really small.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Christie's are so nice.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
I figured she got them on Amazon, so
No,
naturally I went
no,
there.
Nicole got them for
I
us.
lost my box of shells. They're in my room
No.
somewhere.
Oh no.
I got
Good
both
one.
sizes,
Good
big
one.
ones and the small ones, but
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
they'll show up.
There was only one size from Nicole, wasn't there?
no, there were two sizes.
What do you mean?
There was the big ones and the small ones.
Nicole?
The big ones and the small ones of what?
Those
Shell.
huge boxes.
What boxes? Wait.
Those hinged boxes.
Remember when you bought those shells?
that you bought for
Yeah.
us?
Yeah.
There
They
were
were
two different sizes.
Were they?
That's what Becky's saying.
Yeah.
I
got
didn't
two.
even know that.
I got 3 large and 3 small.
3 large and 3 small.
Yeah.
The
The large
didn't
ones
know there
have,
were different sizes of those things.
I wonder what I got.
The large
better
ones
look.
have like that
I'm gonna go
velvet
look.
inside,
Velvet inside.
and the small ones are just empty.
Wait a minute, velvet?
Oh, wait a minute. Just hold your horses.
Velvet
wait, let me see.
inside?
Wait so patiently.
Oh, that was good.
Carolyn, where are you going?
I'm
I
getting
want
my
to see this.
shells.
You better look at those shells. I don't know what the heck was in those bags then.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
I'm
I didn't
thinking
even open any of
hiding
them. What if there's
today.
something in some of them? Who
I
knows?
didn't open my box.
Wait, Nicole, what did you get your thing in?
My what?
Your angel.
It was in a little box. It was so
Oh, okay.
sweet. It was all
Okay.
wrapped up and there was a little card and it was a beautiful
Aw.
card and a
Oh,
green
good.
envelope and that message I read inside. That was
Nicole,
very kind.
Did you use enough tape on this?
Because
Oh,
Carolyn.
well, I have to tape the corners. They tell us to tape the corners.
I can't even open
Why?
the box.
Do you have a box cutter?
Yeah, I have a scissor too.
Just go around the.
Who
Which
tells you to
box
tape
is
the corners?
that? I don't know. I read it somewhere, like tape all the corners. Oh, Nick. Nick worked at UPS, and that's what he told me.
Oh.
Hold stronger than the tape across the seal. That's why you can like just cut the edge of it and then pull it open. Because the tape across the top of the box doesn't hold it as strong.
Nah. Hey, learn something new every day.
Ah.
Like, you know how you can just split the sides of it and then pull the 2 flaps open and the tape splits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why you
good.
take the corners.
Okay.
I don't even know what's in the
I
box
got
that I sent
57
her.
of them. No wonder.
There's what?
You sent me 57
57 what?
of the shells.
No, I didn't. What do you mean 57?
I didn't get any.
I don't even remember. What shells?
Oh, these are not from Macy's. They're from Meyer and Frank.
Yeah.
Meyer and Frank is Macy's.
You know
Before
what?
they were Macy's, they were Meyer and Frank.
I didn't even realize that these are plastic, right?
They're the other thing. They're the not I think they're the other thing that we talk about. Lucite, aren't they lucite?
I don't know.
Not loose. Is it lucite
I have no idea.
or bakelite?
I think it was
Bakelite.
I think that's.
Oh my God,
No,
look at this
it's-
one. This one has something in it.
What does it have in it?
Is it like with the velvet holding, like,
Ah. Some of them had velvet in there.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, look, that one clipped.
Like a-
That one closes really tight.
And they're all different. The tops. It's like bakelite. It's a weird plastic. It's a very thick, sturdy plastic. I can't describe what it is. Like,
This one is really big. So is this what she calls big and small?
must be. I didn't even, that's huge.
Wow.
Let me see.
Yes, I mean, the big ones have those velvet things, and then there's the small ones that
No,
don't
I have
have it.
small ones with the velvet. They get it too.
Oh, yeah, because the one I only looked in one of each, and, well, no, two big ones then, and they both had the velvet, and the small one didn't, so I just assumed the small ones
They were
didn't
kind
have
of
it.
mixed matched, I guess. I didn't know.
Huge.
Yeah, so those are really cool.
Really? Yeah, those are cool.
Oh, wow, there's a really big one.
Wow.
So I really want to know what that's made out of.
Me too.
It's not regular plastic, it's something else. It's very old. It was Macy's before it was Macy's, Frank and Meyer, whenever that was.
Yeah.
They must have been on display. They must have held jewelry.
Yeah, and some of them have colors and look.
Yeah, they're all different. They all have different markings on them.
Yeah,
And feel the plastic, tap the plastic. It's like, the trays, like back in the day, were made out of that material. Like lunch trays, thick, sturdy lunch trays kind of material.
You can't open. Oh, this one snaps really tight closed. I have to
I should have got them all.
yeah.
if you remember, I was the first one, I was like, Nicole, can you go back and get me a bag?
And I told her get,
And
then
she was like, yeah, get them all, get them.
But she was like, oh,
I didn't
yeah.
know you were getting them. How is it that I didn't know
You
that?
weren't there.
I feel so left out now.
That's crazy.
We went shopping with Nicole one day.
Oh,
Yeah, if you become a member, you have access to the 24-hour Zooms. We do shop. We go out. Members get benefits where they get first dibs on something. If they see something they like when we're out, we will pick it up for them. Oh, it depends on the
I know
person.
that.
But
Yeah.
I will. I'll pick it up for you and sell it to you right there for a reasonable price if you're a member.
I know.
Let me put the membership link up. Hold on.
Like tonight, I took everybody to Burger King. And to
you
dance
did.
class. And to the
But I-
supermarket.
I wish I'd actually had the burger.
You went to
King, though.
dance class?
Yeah.
Dominic had dance.
Dominic
I
had
was out in the
dance?
car.
Dominic
Yeah.
goes to dance class?
Yeah?
What kind of
Loves
dance
it.
class?
Hip hop.
Is that where he met his girlfriend?
No, he met her at his program.
Oh, okay. I missed
I
the
don't know if
dance
she's
class.
new
When
or
you were at
she's
the
always-
grocery store, that's when Dominic went to dance class?
No, I that was afterwards. Like I waited for him and then picked him up and went to the supermarket.
God, I'm a horrible dancer. I could probably learn a thing or two, you know?
Me and you both.
Well, we better start practicing
Debbie,
because we're gonna
dance.
do
I've
that,
seen you dance.
the choreograph.
Hip hop is very hard to learn.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that, the celebrate good times, come on. We're gonna have to do that.
I know it.
We have
You know
to
what dance
learn
I
it.
just learned?
What is
The
it?
new one by Megan Trainor.
Oh, you did?
I
You
can have my
learned it?
Gucci on. Yeah.
I can have my
I
what?
can wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on,
I made you
you
look.
look. I made you look. Yeah, I look good in my Versace dress. Na-na-na.
You know what's a really fun dance we could
Come on,
do?
the spotlight.
You know what's a really fun dance we could do? And we could all practice it?
What?
But I made you
Michael
look.
Jackson
I
Thriller
made
dance?
you look.
Celebration.
Which
No, we could do
one?
the Thriller
Song
dance,
I love
guys.
that song.
And we
Celebration
could
is the one
practice
that
by watching it.
we're
We
supposed
could
to
all
be
watch
doing.
it from home. The Thriller dance,
Yeah.
it's really
Oh,
fun to do.
that's hard. That is.
No, it's
such-
easy.
Single ladies dance.
There's a lot of bending
easy.
over. Remember the dance he bends over? And it's like,
Everybody's going to do the electric slide.
Yes, the electric
I
slide.
think so, Julie. I think so. I think so.
I want to do single ladies.
party ride,
The electric
and
slide.
I will teach you.
Single ladies isn't that hard to do.
I'll teach you the electric slide. They used to play that when we were kids, in school dances when we were in 7th grade.
No, I love that.
And that
Single?
song,
Oh,
that
seventh
song that
grade,
goes,
that's cute.
that song that goes, my brown eyed girl, do you remember when
What
we
about
used
the
to
Macarena?
La 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 la
La la la la.
la la. Yeah, we did that. Oh my gosh, that just brought back.
You know what song I love? The song by Tom Petty, American Girl.
I like that song too. I like
I
Tom
love it.
Petty. I was sad when he passed
I
away.
know.
Oh my gosh.
What was that?
Nothing. Something was in the sink, and it was precariously perched.
Oh my God, I say that all the time. Precariously perched. So does Nick. My mom used to say that, and I don't know, it stuck with me. Nicole, that glass is precariously perched. You're like, oh my God, all right.
I've
Oh
heard
my
it the other
goodness
day.
gracious.
That must be Midwest. In the Midwest, we say perched precarious.
He says precariously perched on the precipice of the platform. That's what Nick says.
There we go.
My mom used to say, goodness gracious, glory be.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I say, holy cannoli.
Precariously perched.
Alive.
Oh, I say holy cannoli.
Alive.
I
Among other
say
things.
cheese
Leave the
whiz.
gun, take the cannolis.
You could say holy
I say
pepperoni.
cheese whiz.
You could say holy pepperoni or holy macaroni. Or
I
holy
always
My
say
Little
holy
Pony.
pepperoni.
You could say holy My Little Pony.
Holy pepperoni.
Yeah.
Cheese whiz.
That's cute.
Instead of cheese whiz.
Uh-huh.
Did you find out the law office of your boyfriend?
No. Yeah, I was gonna look the other night and then I spaced it off.
Who's the law office of your?
That
Who's your
prosecutor that she likes.
Which
Oh, me?
prosecutor?
The one that did the closing.
Oh, the one that did the Murdoch?
John Madors or something, Barb said.
Oh, you like him?
I liked his presentation, but the
She wants to get a selfie with him.
Be careful, Dave might get jealous.
It was nothing like that. I just.
Carolyn, that prosecutor from Orange County that I knew, what case was he prosecuting?
Mm.
I
Oh
forget.
yeah.
Kohlberger?
No, I think he was weighing in on it.
He weighed in on it. He weighed in.
Who?
There was a prosecutor from Orange County that I knew, and he was doing a case that we were watching, and I was like, where do I know that guy from? And then it said from Orange County. I was like, oh, I know him.
Oh.
Tomorrow I've got to go. Friday I have to go for 2 physicals
Oh no.
Why 2?
because they scheduled them. Then same day.
Poking and prodding.
Why 2? Doesn't even make sense.
No, first I have to go to my GP in the one office in the plaza thing, and then I've got to go to my endocrinologist.
Oh,
For thyroid.
And then 2 weeks later, I go for my other annual physical, the
right.
gynecologist. Then I have to get my teeth cleaned on a Saturday. I have so many appointments this month. It's unreal.
Well, you really take care of yourself.
Well, I'm late because I was supposed to be back in September, I think, for my annual, so I'm late on that. My physical, you have to get it. My doctor, he goes nuts. If you don't get your physical every year, they start to call you incessantly.
Oh.
I don't think I have a physical every year, but I.
And then my endocrinologist I see a few times a year. And then, but nobody requested my blood work, so now I'm gonna have to go later because they can get they have some of the blood work, but for the fasting blood labs they didn't request them, and so it's like, well, when are you gonna do that? I gotta wait.
I'm so behind on all of my doctors. I was supposed to go to the cardiologist in July.
Oh my gosh.
No, in June, but I had COVID, so I couldn't go. I canceled, and I've never rescheduled. They called me 3 times already, but I just didn't call them
And
back.
you know what's coming up for both of us in September, Sharon.
I was going to ask you, is it this year?
Is it a colonoscopy again?
I can't believe it's been 3 years.
No, it hasn't been 3 years. I was here when you went in.
I know, and I even did like little short videos showing what I was drinking. I'm getting nervous, even though I've been under anesthesia. I'm still getting a little bit twinge of nervousness.
Why? Just think of it as a little rest, a quick rest. It's fine.
It's the best nap you'll ever get.
You have to think of it this way. You're in a hospital setting. If anything happens, they have everything right there. You're in the safest place you could be in for a procedure.
I know, but I'm still getting a twinge of nervousness.
Really?
Yeah, every time I went under anesthesia, I did too.
I think it's normal. Everybody gets a little nervous.
I go under all the time, and I'm like so
Total
used to
loss
it. It's
of
just
control.
like I
Yeah, I'm
used
just
to be
like-
scared.
Can
It's
I
like
do
flying.
it? Do you know
It's like
sometimes they'll let you push the thing? If they intend to give you the whole thing, just say, hey, can I do it?
Oh, I don't want to do that.
But you said it's 3 years. right?
It'll be 3 years, yeah.
Okay, so I went the same time as you, so that means it'll be going on 7 years.
No, you went like in the winter. You went like in February.
I went right after you, not long after.
Oh, you went after me?
No, you went before her.
No,
I
you went
switched
before
her.
me.
Oh, I did.
You went like
Carolyn
in
and I
February.
went, what, a day apart?
So it's 3 years for you in February.
Okay, but I don't have to go back for 7 more years, because mine's.
Okay, well, that's bully on you.
It's 3 years and a month. It was already February, right? Or is it?
No, that's for Scooter, but Scooter didn't have to go back in 3 years.
Yeah, mine's every 10 years.
Oh, I have to get one every 3 years because I'm high risk.
I have to go every year.
I've
gone every year for the last 6 years. For
See, if you have polyps, if they find any polyps,
They
then
found-
you've
I
got
have
to go
9.
back in 3 years.
I had
I have
5
9
when I was.
polyps.
I had 5 when I was 29 years old.
I had
and
5
haven't
too,
done
and that's
that.
why I got to go back in 3 years.
I'm probably in so much trouble in there. I don't even
I'm
know.
dead.
I'm just, I
Did
might
you
as
ever
well
have a
just
colonoscopy?
live it
Al?
up.
It's all over the place.
I
was
had
supposed
one,
to
but I haven't been to a
go
doctor in 10 years.
We all gotta go.
No.
In 10 years, Al, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm afraid to go to the doctor.
That's like my,
Really?
my
Well, you better do it.
Not even for your annual and stuff? Mammogram?
Nothing.
Uh-uh.
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
dear.
a lot of people are
scared.
like that.
As
Yeah, the
long as-
mammogram, I haven't gone in like 5 years.
You know what? So I just go to the doctor, I don't have anything.
Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, but see, my mind works the other way.
Oh, me too.
And you know when
I
I
need to
wasn't
know
getting my
everything.
colonoscopy, and it's March, I think. March is colon cancer awareness month.
Oh, yeah,
And they
it
put
is.
those commercials on. I would nearly
Oh.
get out of my skin, like, oh my
You can't watch
gosh, what
it,
is wrong with
Carolyn.
me? I've got to go get this done.
It's the TV, not you. It's that box.
So isn't it November, Carolyn? It
No,
wasn't
September.
But
September
I have
29th.
nothing. I have
September
nothing.
what?
29th, because we came home and we watched that the Netflix, The Murderer Next Door. We watched that right when I got home from my colonoscopy.
But I don't have any
Did I
diagnosis.
have mine the day before you or the day after? you?
No, you had the day after me, I think.
Yeah, I think
love
so.
If I went to the doctor,
I do
if I went
too.
to the
You
doctor,
already
you'd probably
have it
find so many
scheduled?
things wrong with me.
No,
Scooter, I do too.
Yes, that was great. I
I'm
love
sure
it.
he's
It was
probably
like
going to
I-
tell me that tomorrow.
I
Usually that was
felt
my
so well
mammogram.
rested after they put that. I felt so well rested.
Yes, it was the best sleep ever.
I wasn't, but I wasn't, but I was just
Yeah.
so freaked out. I saw my neighbor in there. I'm like, Kathy, and she's like, Carolyn. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Just here for a little roto-rooter.
And then like
Well,
I
and
can't
one
remember.
time
I
I
went,
went for
Kathy,
surgery.
did he say that I did a good job? He's like, he said you did an amazing job. You were great.
I'm 13 years past due for my colonoscopy. I'm so scared. And I have one in July. They COVID happened. I got in. I didn't empty out completely because they gave me they didn't make me drink that stuff that I know I was supposed to drink, but they told me not to do it. And it didn't empty out. So they just said, and then COVID came, and then there was no appointments. I couldn't get an appointment for like 2.5 years.
I would be so pissed if I went under and then they told me, sorry, we couldn't do it. It wasn't good enough. I would
Yeah,
be
that
I
happens.
wasn't
so.
upset.
I would
I was
say
just-
I would be so freaking pissed. I was like, I'm staying right here. Give me something to drink right now. I'm staying right here. I'm not doing this again.
They
Well, that's
would
what
never
said-
let
I
me
was in
do
the
that.
hospital and that
I'm
happened.
with you,
I
Carolyn.
told them
did
I
the
wasn't
same
ready,
thing.
but they didn't
Need
believe me.
stuff, I'll drink it now. I'm not leaving. No way.
Not only did they not do it, but they sent me home. I was so pissed off.
They
Wow.
sent me
I'm already
home,
here
too.
in the hospital. Please, just do it.
I don't understand either. I mean, it would have been.
You know, I know it's gross or whatever. You think they would just clean you out somehow, some way, and just get it done.
Just
Yeah,
like
you know what
suck
I'm
it out,
saying?
Get a vacuum.
You know, like.
I mean, not to sound gross. I forget there's probably like 130 people in here, but whatever.
But yeah, whatever they have to do, hydro blast or something.
I'll take. You know what? I would opt for the hydro blast.
Yeah, you know, just like get her done. She's here. Just get
her
it done.
I'm already here. Just get it out. Get it done. Yeah. So I'm going in July, and that'll be okay.
Quick, in and out, quickly.
I just don't understand.
Do
I'd
you
be like, we're
already
gonna
have
need a
it
nurse here
scheduled,
for a
Carolyn?
high hydro blast.
Well, they gave me something when I had my back surgery that I was nervous a little bit. I was a little bit nervous about it, and I don't usually get nervous, but I
Hi,
was.
Flo.
And he gave me that Versed, and
Yeah.
it messed me.
Don't
I
say
didn't
that.
know who I was.
Don't say that because they gave it to me.
And it's calmed you. You don't remember it.
Yeah.
You don't
So
remember
why did it mess you up?
Because I didn't remember anything after that.
Okay, but why would you remember anything? It's like you're going under anesthesia.
Well, before they put you under anesthesia, they give you the Versed. They give you the
Right.
Versed
Yes,
in
and
the
that's
room.
when you don't. That's when you don't remember anything until you wake
Yeah,
up.
but it's just it's weird not to remember anything.
Can they give you Versed before you go on a plane?
But that's you have to look at it. Okay, you have to look
I
at
wish.
it. You have to look at it like the Versed is like your anesthesia. So like when they go to you, okay, count to 3, and then people to go 1, 2, and then they wake
so
up,
it's like-
right?
it's-
So
it's the
when we
same
take the
concept.
Versed, it's like that's our 1, 2, 3.
No,
Yeah, I
isn't it when you
swear I
blow in
was-
the mask? Isn't it when they put the mask on?
No, that's a dentist. The
No,
laughing gas.
that's when you get it. That's when you get a surgery. They put the mask on and then you go
No.
1, 2, 3.
Listen
The
to me.
mask is
When
only
I went in for
oxygen.
my colonoscopy, My daughters, okay, now I was very, 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 especially your first kid, right? You're so very involved with the
Right.
school, okay? So the kids in my daughter's class, I knew like crazy cakes. I know all the kids with them are my kids, but she was my first, and I was like very, very, very into it. So anyway, the nurse was someone that she that was in her class, and she was in kindergarten, okay? So I'm like, blah, blah, blah. She's like, blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, well, I'm a little nervous and stuff. And she's like, oh, don't be nervous. They do it all the time. And then she told the anesthesiologist, and she's like, never been under. And he's like, and then he goes, I think I'm going to get you something. And then I said, come on, Carolyn, you can do this. You don't really need something. And then he came back and he goes, I'm going to give you a little Versed. And I said, I really think I could do this probably without. I think I'm okay. And he goes, I want to give you some. So he pushed something in the IV. And then they said, they were both at the end of the gurney. And they said, we're going to take you back now. It's going to be really cold back there. I said, that's the last thing I remember.
Wow. That's kind of cool.
That when that stuff hits you, that hits you.
But
You know,
see, but here's what I'm wondering, okay?
No, they gave me Versed when they were doing my shoulder surgery.
Oh, please don't make
They
me
didn't
scared.
give me enough. They didn't give me enough. And I'm going, I could see it. And they're threading the catheter into my
Oh, please
shoulder.
don't scare me.
But it's not Versed that they give you to knock you out. It's the other stuff that they give. Versed's just to calm you. And it should kind of knock you out briefly, and then you'll wake up from it really fast. And I kept saying, I can see the grass out the window. I can see out the window. I'm talking the whole time. I can see the TV in front of me. I can see the needle going in. I wanted them to stop. I said, I can feel what you're doing. That nurse was a bitch. And my doctor asked me, and I told him, I got lectured like I was some kind of freaking drug addict. And it was embarrassing, and it was awful. It was awful. You know?
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's what I want to know. When they gave me that Versed, and they said to me, we're going to take you back now. It's going to be cold. Did I pass out then?
Yeah.
Just long enough for them to give you the IV of the
Right. When they brought me back, it was like, oh, she's out. This one's out. She's out cold.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because
Nick
I
was
wasn't
just reading
sure.
about it.
I wasn't sure whether I was fully awake, having conversations with everybody, blah, 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 talking to them, and then that it just erased my memory. But I'm like, how could it erase my memory just at that part? I can remember perfectly everything I talked to the girl about, every single thing up until that moment when they said, we're going to bring you back now. The room's going to be real cold.
Nick said it's interrograde amnesia. It gives you the ability or the inability to create new memories briefly. So.
No, but Nick, you're thinking that I was awake and everything going in there?
I like it.
I don't think so.
No.
You were awake, but you didn't know it.
I'll put a video on next time.
You're awake and you don't remember it.
Yeah,
No.
you were awake but not when they put the anesthesia.
No,
When you're on it and not know it.
no.
But then
I
they
thought
give-
there was something in the mask.
Nope.
Isn't there something in the mask that you breathe in?
Nope.
No, it's just oxygen.
I don't believe that.
It's
I don't believe
oxygen.
something can give you temporary amnesia.
Yes, it does.
I
That's
don't
what
believe
it
it.
does.
It does.
Yes, that's what it does. That's what the
Why,
medication
what
is
do you
used
think
for.
it does?
The
Look it up.
propofol.
I swear to you, look it up. I know about Versed.
And what
They
is
had,
the
they
second
had
med
Jay
that
on
they
Verised
give
for
you to knock
18
you out?
days straight, and he does
What
not
is this-
remember 18 days straight.
What
He
is
has
the
no
second
memory.
med that they give you to knock you out?
I don't know, chloroform? I don't know.
No, they give you like propofol. to
Versed,
knock-
the
Propofol,
second
that's
coolest
it.
drug out there, it
Propofol.
says.
Propofol, that's it.
Versed may very well be the second coolest drug out there. It might have even had a shot at being number one, but we chemists, like wine connoisseurs, can be pretty snooty.
I
One
want
should not-
Versed to go on the plane. That's what
the
I want.
awesomeness of Versed, simply because propofol eats its lunch. It's simply pretty great stuff. Once that bad boy hits your blood, life is good, and you simply won't care about whatever misfortune you may be facing at the moment.
Why don't
like
they let
I
you
did
have
when I was
IV
given
Versed?
Versed during my recent ocular procedure, which could be described in culinary terms as fillet of my eyeball. It is truly impossible to worry about anything once you get a nice jolt of the stuff.
Why can't they give you IV Versed?
Versed may be a wonderful sedative, a drug that treats anxiety, a hypnotic, a drug that induces sleep, but it is not a general anesthetic that induces unconsciousness, something that the idiots at Oklahoma prison learned at the expense of a convicted murderer who they tried to execute with the wrong drugs, except their
Whoops.
pharmacology wasn't quite up to snuff.
Ask me if I feel bad for him.
Why don't they call a veterinarian to do it? No kidding. They put down giant, large animals. Why not people? You know what I mean?
I don't know why you can't use Versed to get on a plane.
Well, Versed is a benzodiazepine now, and they do make benzodiazepines in in a pill form. So Versed is just a brand name, and it's only used.
Okay, Versed's ability to come back together is due to a reversible opening of the benzodiazepine ring blue circle. The close shown on the left, the opening shown on the right. Versed are in equilibrium. Okay, let's see.
What's another benzodiazepine?
Like,
Klonopin?
Klonopin, Xanax.
Yeah, but
you know.
Versed is different than that.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's
Not
actually
really. Yes, it is. If you took, they gave me a Valium.
Yeah, but it's
and
different.
It didn't do anything to me.
No, they gave
No,
you
but
a small amount.
No, but
Versed
after a while,
hits you. It hits you. The amount is different, and it's intravenous. So the Versed is hitting.
it's stronger and quicker, yes.
Yeah, it's right.
They can do it intravenous or intramuscular. They can do it in a pill.
They had me on Xanax for a while, and after a while I started doing things without knowing I was doing it. Like I jumped out of bed and started running, and Jay was like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I have to get Dominic to school." And he was like, "You got up and did that an hour ago." And I was like, "No, I didn't." And I swear I did not remember getting up, but that means I got up, got dressed, and drove the car with my son without being
On
awake. I was
Versed?
still sleeping. No, on
No.
Xanax.
It's a benzodiazepine. It's in the same class as Versed.
But here's the thing that bothers me, okay? Okay, I woke up with no memory. But then I think to myself, okay, Carolyn, so you woke up and you have no memory of anything that happened after they said it's going to be really cold back there. So all would seem good. But what if I really was awake, like you're saying, and they brought me back there, and I was like, "No, what are you doing?" Like I'm like telling them like a million different things. I'm scared. Don't do this to me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Those
Oh my
are-
gosh. Until they gave me the propofol.
No.
Okay.
No.
Those rooms are monitored. You were likely asleep. You could have easily, benzodiazepine, if you don't take them.
Onset is less than like 5 minutes intravenous, 15 minutes intramuscular, and 20 minutes oral. Like you would be like asleep and you wouldn't even care.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
You
I
would
wouldn't
probably
be
be
back
asleep.
there like screaming my lungs out, "Get me
No,
out of here,"
that's
and
not
then just
what
not
we
remember
meant.
it.
Well, that's not what we meant. We meant you may be awake from the time that you are given the medication until you are wheeled into the room where they give you you're not going to be
I
screaming.
was awake in the room, and then they gave me the propofol.
No, he pushed that stuff in my IV. I remember it. He sat on my bed and he said, "You know what? I'm going to give this to you." And I said, "I don't think I need it." And he said, "I just want to give it to you."
Yeah.
And I saw him. He pushed it in the IV.
Yeah. Did you feel
They-
it go in your arm?
Not that I
I could
remember.
feel it in my arm. Yeah.
And then they stood at the end of the bed. And I remember that. I was up. They
When
were at
was
the end
this?
of the
When you
bed.
were given birth? Is this what you're
No,
talking?
my colonoscopy.
Oh, okay.
And they said, "Okay, now we're going to go. You ready?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "Okay, it's going to be real cold back there." And I just remember thinking, I wonder how cold it's going to be back there. And then I woke up in the
That was
recovery
it.
room.
You lost your memory temporarily. You weren't
But
screaming.
how do you know I wasn't sleeping?
You could have been. You
Because
could
as soon
have
as they
been.
got you in there, they gave you the propofol. You were
Yeah.
good night. Good night, Carolyn. Night, night.
Yeah.
And I remember being on the table, and I remember talking to the anesthesiologist. In fact, I turned to the doctor that was going to do the colonoscopy, and I said, I forget what you look like, and I know it's COVID and everything, but can you show me your face first? So he did. He pulled down his mask. I said, okay, thanks. And
They
then
didn't give you enough.
the anesthesiologist, I wasn't under yet. The they didn't give me anything before I went in there. And the anesthesiologist, whose name was Mike, was real nice, and my hand was right up by him where the IV was, and he was just kind of holding my hand, and he said, you know, it's time to go to sleep. And I said, oh, okay. And, you know, I was kind of looking around, and I'm chatting with him, and the next thing I know, I woke up and I was in my bed. So.
Yeah, but
You
see,
know what I do
now I'm
when they put me
afraid
under?
that when they give it to me, I'm going to be fighting it so bad because I'm going to be like, I don't know if I really was asleep.
You can't
maybe
fight
I really
it.
was
can't
up.
fight it.
You can't fight it.
It's gonna knock you out.
But maybe because I had it one time, I might have built a resistance.
No,
No.
Doesn't work like
It's a
that.
quick elimination.
I used to go and have to get
my gosh.
injections in my spine, and they would knock me out with the same stuff.
Versed
And I would-
is very safe.
And I would literally watch them put it in. It's white, and the nickname that the anesthesiologists joke about is milk of amnesia.
You know what I do when I'm going under? When they tell me they're gonna do it, I start thinking of my kids' faces, and I just play it like a video reel in my head. Just in case anything happens, that's my last memory is of my kids.
There you go. That's good.
That's all, that's the only thing I think of.
Next time. I was too busy
Until
looking
they
around.
start waking me up and I'm like, what? I'm sleeping, leave me alone.
It is cold in
And they're like,
there.
you have to wake up now. No, leave me alone.
Oh, she didn't wake me up. I just woke up and I was like, what the heck? And I saw her at the end of the bed. And I'm like, Kathy? She's like, Carolyn?
You saw your neighbor when you woke
Yeah, my
up?
neighbor was my nurse.
No, I hear them say my name.
That's kind of weird. You had a weird experience.
I know, it is weird because, like, she knows so much, you
No,
know.
I
It's
wanna
like,
get some
Kathy?
sleep.
Carolyn?
The one thing I don't remember is, after the nurse came in, she said, all right, you can start getting dressed now. And I said, well, when is the doctor going to come in and talk to me? And she says, well, the doctor already spoke to you.
Oh, the doctor
like,
came in. Yeah, he
but I
came
didn't
in when I was
remember.
like, and that's what I kept saying. Well, I wanted a videotape of that because I was like, I would think I was a little groggy then. How do I know what he said to me?
Right.
Yes,
And that's
I
why I
didn't
said to her,
remember
did
seeing him
he
at all.
say, am I dreaming or did he say
Then
I
they
did a
send
really
you
good job?
report. You get a report later.
And he said you did a really good job. Okay.
I had to wait like two or 3 weeks when I went back to actually like talk to him about what they found. But
Oh, I
because they
didn't have
said
to go
that he
back.
already told me, but I was sleeping. I don't remember it.
Yeah, I
And
wish
then
there
I
could
said,
be a
don't you
video.
think that they should wait a little bit longer before the doctor comes in? Wait until
Yes.
the person is up and dressed and
Yes,
sitting in the
because
chair
I was
waiting,
I was
and then
like
let the doctor come in
lightheaded,
talk
and then
to
they
you.
said, "Well, you want some crackers and some juice?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll have some crackers and juice." And it was still COVID time because Jimmy was in the car with the kids. They weren't allowed to come in.
Same for me. Yeah. Same for me. Mike couldn't come in either. He said,
Yeah,
"I
Jay
was
just
hard
dropped me
to
off,
watch,"
but
He called them, and then
Wait, maybe the
He-
kids were
he-
not in
he
the
mumbled
car.
at
Were
the
they in the
door.
car? Did they take the day off for school? I can't
I
remember.
can't believe, Nicole, you remember that I went before Carolyn.
I remember.
I do. Carolyn remembers
I
too.
remember now.
Do you remember me going too, Nicole?
Pepperidge Farm remembers. What?
Remember me going also?
Am I there?
Here-
What?
Nicole, do you remember
What?
when I went too? No,
No.
I went the day after Carolyn.
No, you didn't.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I remember.
Yeah.
I do remember.
And we both were told come back in 3 years.
Right.
And she
I
was
had
wondering-
5 and she had 8.
this-
And I had 10.
No, I had 7. I had 7, right?
8.
Wow.
I think you had 8.
It was 7 or 9, I
I
forget.
think you had 8.
Was that your first colonoscopy, Sharon?
No,
That
that
was my first, Nicole.
They found 5 in
You
you.
waited that long to get a colonoscopy?
Yes, my first one.
Why?
First and only.
My third.
I don't know.
I've had
And they
6
told
already.
me-
You
They
had
told me-
6 colonoscopies?
Yeah.
She's high risk. She's
I'm
very
high
high
risk for everything. My mother died of cancer. My grandmother died of cancer, so I get the lung scans every year. I have to go for all that junk.
I should be doing that. My
Come
grandmother
back
died
in
at
5 years.
38.
The first one, and Mike was told to come back in 10 years. And so 5 years rolled around and I didn't make the point.
Yeah, I think
So
Jimmy
was
has 10 years because
and-
he had 2.
Yeah, and I was really upset. I says, I'm late. I think you're gonna find something really bad. And he says, you're not really that late, 2 years. He says, we've had people, come 15 years late. So I
My
said,
grandmother died of colon cancer at 38 years old, combo
my
breast cancer,
gosh.
colon cancer, and I am high risk, and I just haven't gone for 13 years.
my dad always said,
Holy shit, go.
I know I have. I finally made an appointment,
When's your
and they're like,
appointment?
in July.
July?
They can't get me in anywhere. After COVID, people want
least it's-
appointments. It's
there's that, so.
it's still backed up like crazy. No pun intended. It's still backed up.
Yeah, they gave me the stuff to drink and the pills. You gotta take the pills.
I got the pills. They didn't do crap.
You took the Dulcolax
Yeah, I took the Docolax.
with the
Docolax
Miralax.
and the Miralax, and then I did the drink, but I didn't take the medication.
You took another drink on top of that?
Yeah, you have to take all of that. For
No,
me,
I
didn't
just
drink
had
No, I
Miralax
didn't.
and Dulcolax.
That's all
Oh,
I had
no,
too.
no. Oh, I have
And I did an
IBS.
empty,
I said, bless you, Carol.
and
Thank
it
you.
didn't empty. They gave me the same thing. That's the new thing they're doing. What Carolyn just described. They do the laxative, the light stimulant laxative, Docolax, and the Miralax, and that was it.
That's what Dave had too.
But
Well, they
it
tried to
didn't
give me
work.
that.
It didn't
And I
work.
told them, I said, no, I said, that's not going to work for me. And they were like, oh, no. I said, look, I've been doing this for over 10 years. Believe me, it's not going to work. So then they gave me that 1 liter of liquid that you have to mix. It tastes like salt
Caca.
and lemon.
Yeah.
And you have to drink all that first. And then I took the 2 Dulcolax. And then I took something else
Miralax.
right before I went to bed.
What'd
And
you
I
take?
still was late for my appointment because it didn't kick in until like an hour before I was supposed to be there.
Did you drink a lot of clear fluids?
Well, I drank the whole liter of stuff. I couldn't drink much more than that. That was drinking almost constantly.
See, I drank clear
Which was
fluids. I
that
had clear chicken broth. I had
That's
clear.
what I had. And
Well,
it didn't
I was
work.
You have to
Also
drink
had-
with it. You have to
I
drink
did-
with it,
I
even
did,
beyond
but it-
what you have to drink.
There was like just no time. Like that was all I could drink. I didn't even eat. Like I didn't need anything.
You
they
can't
said,
eat
"Oh,
anything.
you
You
could
can
have
only
chicken
have
broth,
clear
you could have-"
liquids.
I was like chicken broth. Like there's not even, that would be drinking like the whole entire day. I was like, I can't drink that much. I'll end up just puking it up and it won't work. And they were like, all right, well then just drink the bottle. I mean, that's a whole.
You have to have black coffee.
I
The
don't know that it was more
magnesium.
than a liter. It was a gallon. I think it was
Yeah.
a big square thing. It's like a gallon
That's
of
what
something.
my husband had, what you had, and what Carolyn had is what I had, and it didn't work for me. It worked for my husband.
Thank
He
you,
got
Bob.
his colonoscopy, and then he has diverticulosis, but
Oh, okay.
yeah,
My aunt has that.
you just got to watch what you eat and just be careful. And
Yeah, the seeds and all that.
yeah, no seeds, no. Yeah, he misses some of his foods, but it is what it is, you know.
Problem is, I have
That's-
IBS, so I don't go. For me, sometimes 21 days is normal not to go. So
What?
Yeah.
yeah,
My
yeah,
mom
21
was
days. I
like-
don't go for 21 days.
My mom
How
was
could
like
you?
that.
How could? Wait, that does. How?
I
Where's
don't know.
all the
I don't-
food going that you're eating?
I
I
can
stop
go-
eating after 2 weeks. I don't eat.
Mhm.
I don't eat for like a week and a half.
Drinking sure and lots of fluids and
Why?
vitamins.
Because it's painful.
Well, there's no more room. There's nowhere to put the food.
But you don't understand. So, but why? Okay.
My mom was like that too. She was born with like issues. She had a lot of medical stuff. with her intestines and her stomach, and she ended up getting her intestines resected and diagnosed with Crohn's. And
Well, that's just it too. I also have a floating kidney, so sometimes it gets tangled.
Floating
And if the
kidney.
kidney's down, like it's, my kidney is in front, in my stomach, right below my belly button. Instead of being
yeah.
up in the back. So
Really?
when that gets tangled, yeah, and it's loose, it's just like, it's like hanging on a vine, but it moves around.
I grew up with a girl whose heart was on the right side of her chest, and it still is. It still is.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Her
Yeah.
heart is on the right side of her chest. It's not on the right
Times of
spot. And she's 41 right now. 41.
That's
All
just
of her
it though.
organs
If everything's hooked up
What?
the right way, it doesn't matter where it is, it still works. Like my kidney still works. It's smaller than it's supposed to be, but they said, they did the test and they said it's working just fine. It's just
even if it
not in
doesn't
the place where it's supposed to be.
You can still live with one, even if it doesn't work, you know?
Yeah.
All right. We have something.
But I think I fell out of a tree when I was little, and I think that's what did it. That's
All
what
right.
dislodged it.
All right. So we're gonna sign off now, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Now that we've grossed y'all out.
Love you. Thank you for the auction. God bless. Prayers for all that need them. We'll talk to you about this stuff tomorrow. See you later.
Good night.
Bye.
Thanks for staying us through the colonoscopy talk. Hit the like
Stay on the
for more
Zoom.
great content.
Stay on the Zoom.